Right. So we're live. Hello everyone. Just another live stream. Of this time we're doing Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 since figured everyone was getting bored of the Crash Team Racing Nitro Field, so I switched up the game this time. Not many games that I have as options, so kind of went with whatever I could think of first. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm probably gonna be a little rusty. But I also have some people here in the stream voice chat here. I got my good friend Grim the Fang King.
Your friendly neighborhood fence straddler.
I got my other very good friend Prince Vegeta, aka my illegitimate child.
Your friendly neighborhood neighbor.
And we've also got some other guests from the Clothespin server as well. So today's stream we aren't really talking about anything in specific. Just kind of having a nice chill time. We originally...
Are you sure about that?
Well, we originally didn't plan any of this to be like a specific topic or anything, but it kind of became that way while we were...
Which is why you should have named the stream. You should have named the stream that, so people would watch.
I can change the name real quick.
Oh, you definitely should, because we need to talk about these
the whole
things.
stream's gonna be about that.
I mean, the whole... Yeah, I mean, obviously not the whole stream, but still. I can put it in,
but still, that's going to draw the most attention, right? So.
Hold on, it's going to take me a minute.
Yeah, I still don't have Killa's YouTube channel. Let me go find it. There we go. And we'll go follow his Twitter too. There you go. And
Thank you, Astro, for that Fishing Rod Nation. I want all of you to join the Fishing Rod Nation, by the way. How do you do that? Oh, well, just hit subscribe. Come on.
Astro's in there?
Yep, yeah. Astro's been reminding me of the Fishing Rod Nation. He's been guiding the Fishing Rod Nation like a boss. I almost dropped my fucking controller. Alright, let's change this fucking name here.
hey, we're like 3 people watching this.
Why is it that anytime you try to make a compliment, it sounds like a fucking passive-aggressive thing?
Yeah, I know, right?
Grim Nation
Hey,
It's
is
just the way I sound, okay? It's just like when I try to talk about... Yeah, you know what I mean.
With what we're talking about, it would have been so good if we were playing Xenoverse.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
give you...
Yeah.
Astro is the king of Clover himself.
I mean, I could change it, but also at the same time, like, maybe after a few matches, if I get bored, then I'll switch it over to Xenoverse 2, but who knows. Anyway, let me change this name.
I'm gonna have to play you on Xbox at some Storm 4.
I'm not good at Storm 4, I'll tell you
Also,
that.
chat, I'm
Find
here
the
for the
freaking
shits and
fishing rod
giggles.
emoji.
I'll have to install Storm 4, of course, because I didn't have a
I'd be
reason
here
to
for
have
a
it
while.
installed. But, you know, I just mean later at some point. I didn't know he had Storm 4 on his Xbox. I didn't even know he played.
Huh, you don't think I got money to waste on a Naruto game?
Yeah, I only got Ninja Storm 4 because, like, I heard positive things, and then when I saw it in Best Buy, they had the bundle with, Road to Boruto, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get it.
I don't have Road to
Speaking
Boruto because
of
I don't give a shit about Road to Boruto, but
There we go.
I mean, I don't really
changed
care
my
about
name.
I don't necessarily care about Road to Boruto. I just care about, like, I just wanted the DLC, okay? Came with all
I mean,
I only watched like half of the original like Naruto show where he was a kid.
Okay, so it should change the name. Good.
the funny thing is, you still get the only Road to Boruto characters you don't get without the DLC are Boruto and Sarada. That's it.
Ah, my fucking leg. Yeah, but I mean, I don't really.
I have the DLC for Burning Blood though.
I'm not a big. I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of Boruto, but at the same time, you know, I think the problem with Boruto is the fact that Boruto is the main character. Like, personally, I don't hate all of the aspects of it. I just think Boruto is, like, the most insufferable main character, and if it was... I don't have a problem with, I don't have a problem with other aspects of it, okay? Like, it's just... I don't know why they made him so unlikable.
I don't know.
Like, I understand, like, narratively why he's like that, but, I mean, it still doesn't make it, like, a valid thing.
I just randomize the AI because it's fun. I just randomize everything sometimes.
Yeah, I don't randomize mine. I did that a couple of times, but I stopped doing that after I got, like, I think 3 puppet characters, and I was like, fuck that.
Oh, dude, the puppet characters are fucking fun as shit. What do you mean?
I hate them. I cannot play them.
Sasori is broken as shit. You just let him get beat up till he can transform. I've literally let people kick my ass just so I could transform and then wipe them out.
Alright, so... Oh shit, I wasn't fucking paying attention. I was looking down at chat. I didn't think it would load that quick. Okay, alright, let me get used to this game again. I haven't played in fucking months.
I don't think I could ever forget how to play Naruto.
Oh, okay, the hell on. There we go, okay. Trying to remember what the fucking... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, now I'm remembering. The reason why I'm forgetting is because, like, most of the games I've played...
Minato is going in on your ass, bro.
Oh, okay, most of the games I've played, like, X is the main attack, so I was just pressing X and I'm like, oh,
Hey,
that's the...
Cam, the man is here.
What's up?
Oh, hey.
So yeah, you've seen the title. For those of you who don't know, Senpai's Home is currently doing a stream, and of all people, he has fucking Perfection on there because Here's the thing. His stream is literally basically a rehash of the things that we've already talked about in our stream and the evidence we've showed in our stream, except they're focusing more on the geekdom perfection aspect, because again, it's something that's, you know, gonna get a lot of attention. But also, they're going over the whole, Matt forged the court documents about perfection for NBA. Here's the thing. We all knew that NBA was lying about perfection. Kiwi Farms knew that NBA was lying about perfection. They didn't believe it to begin with. They said, oh, this could be, this is most likely not true, but here we go. We'll put this up here. And... Okay. Now everybody's in there sucking Perfection's dick because they're like, oh, Lord Perfection-sama was fucking innocent, blah, 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 blah. Perfection's such a good guy. But you're forgetting all the other trash that Perfection has done. I think we should let Killer run down a list of shitty things Perfection's done because he's more versed in it.
Alright, yeah, I'll start off from the very top. Perfection's most well-known, and he first became infamous under the name the Super Itachi. And he became infamous under that name because of the fact that he would go into lobbies of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and he would talk massive shit and say that he's like the best player in the game, which at that time he was ranked the best player in the game. But there was a reason behind that. He was ranked the best because of the fact that he would challenge people to fights, and when he would get into a position where he was about to lose, he would just fucking rage quit.
And in Xenoverse, there is no penalty for rage quitting. It does not count it as a loss. So Perfection literally low-tier God. Like, he low-tier God his way to the top of Xenoverse. Not really sure why people are magically forgetting that, because it's the only reason Perfection's relevant at all.
Yeah.
Perfection's a fucking retard.
Not to mention he'd constantly make fun of other players and, like, talk shit about them. And then if they had a female avatar, he would just take their character and then fucking add them to his quote-unquote harem of characters that apparently want to fuck his OC or something. It's really fucking weird, and he has, like, some not to mention, you know, the obvious of his name's Perfection. He has a god complex. Uh, so another aspect that I had actually forgotten about was shit. I have to open up the Kiwi Farms thread again in a minute, but he had trying to focus on the game because I fucking okay, so he had created a story, a background story to his OC, right? And like basically the story was that his OC was like the most powerful character in the Dragon Ball universe, and the fucking the fucking gods of destruction or whatever was so afraid of him that they fucking sealed him away and like all this shit, right? Well, the people at Toei Animation ended up making a very similar character in regards to like the whole, you know, oh, the gods of destruction feared this person who was stronger than the god of destruction in Dragon Ball Superheroes or whatever. We all already know Dragon Ball Superheroes is just basically, let's bring up the fucking ridiculous levels of power to like 11 and do a bunch of fan service. So no one really takes it seriously. Perfection, on the other hand, tried to fucking claim that they were stealing ideas from him and they stole his character and all this other stuff, and he was trying to make a big deal about that and he was going after Toei Animation over that. Which I think is pretty fucking funny, considering...
Yeah, he's so fucking retarded. He was accusing Toei Animation of stealing from him. When Toei does not know who he is, nor did they give a flying fuck about some fucking scrawny-ass bitch on the internet who is lying his way to the top of the Xenoverse leaderboards.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull up the Kiwi Farms thread just for a little bit of a reminder. Obviously, I can't show on screen the Kiwi Farms thread since there's a... Perfection tends to make his dumb fans make fan art, quote-unquote, of his fucking character having sex with other characters, and I don't want to fucking show that on there. Plus, there's a lot of personal information of his that was leaked out, and by leaked out, I mean he fucking pretty much doxed himself.
Yes, because again, the same person whose dick y'all are sucking, yeah, those same people are sucking this retard's.
Alright, so... Okay, so, one of the biggest scummy things he did a fucking GoFundMe about his grandmother passing away, and that his mother, because of his mother's deteriorating health, him and his sister would have nowhere to live, and they'd be homeless. So he did a fucking GoFundMe to raise money from fucking some of his fans to buy a house or something so that him and his sister would have some place to live. That story was all complete bullshit. He just tried to do that to rip off his fans. Okay, so let's see some other stuff. I'm not gonna claim that one. Because it's evidence from Mad Black and Uneducated.
Don't get me started on that guy.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about any evidence that comes from him. I'm not talking about. Okay, so yeah, he'll steal OCs from other people and then basically say that they're fucking him, or make like very, very crudely fucking made like pictures of what's supposed to be his characters fucking them or something. I don't fucking know. And he's like, he's about as insecure about gay shit as as NBA. There's a message straight from him that says, and if you want to suck Paragon's dick, which Paragon is what he calls his OC. If you want to suck Paragon's dick, as long as it's going to be a female, I shall allow it. Well, good wording there, buddy. How about this? If it's going to be female, okay. Well, what if it's a transgender in the middle of their transitional therapy? Somebody please make out of that. Please do.
Killer, you know I would.
Do it.
Okay, so this is more of just people ghosting him here, where somebody posts a picture, a screenshot from his fucking server where he says, sorry Fudo lovers, I'm straight as an edge, and I only like thick anime bitches, and it shows like a picture of, obviously a censored picture of porn from fucking Kale from fucking Dragon Ball Super or whatever. And then somebody,
like 14.
Somebody then posts a picture, a screenshot where he had shared a picture of fucking what's that one girl, Toph from fucking Avatar.
Bruh, she's like 12.
She's like 12, and if you call that thick, then you fucking stupid. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna fucking make, I'm not gonna go full NBA and call him a fucking pedo or something. But at the very least, he doesn't know what fucking thick means. That other stuff is for you to fucking determine. Also, he does steal other people's fucking art, by the way. Like, he had fucking there was some fucking porn or something of the fucking, what is that one green bitch from fucking Dragon Ball Super Broly?
Chila.
Chilai. Some person made fucking porn of Chilai and Broly, and then he basically, one of his fans or him or something, took the fucking thing and then just recolored Broly to be green, and they were like, oh, that's Paragon.
Bruh.
Just straight up stole it. Also, for some reason, he had a freaking account on Pornhub where he would just upload, like, other people's, like, freaking hentai videos and put his fucking stupid OC in the corner.
Bruh.
How dare you disgrace art like that?
Oh my god. Like, there's a lot of things he's done. And my main point in all of this...
That he's a horny bastard.
He can't get
Yeah.
He gotta use his hand all day.
People like him for some reason because they think that, oh, well, NBA lied about him, so therefore he's a good guy, even though he's done a lot of other shit that wasn't the stuff that NBA lied about. The only aspect of him that was lies was people saying that he was a pedo. And even then, nobody believed it besides people from the league, because of the fact that, like, Nick Okita straight up said to NBA, don't call him a pedo on my fucking live stream, because I don't believe that stuff. I don't believe those allegations. If he didn't believe those allegations, and that was the only problem with Perfection, why the fuck would he have him on his stream?
Because he's a retard.
Anyway, wait, hold on, what the fuck? Oh my god.
What?
So Perfection also did another stupid thing. He made a review of Dragon Ball Super Broly.
I know everything about Dragon Ball.
He made a review about Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? No big problem, right? Until you look at the upload date and realize it's 2 days before it premiered in Japan.
Yikes.
So he made a review. I mean, I'm just jumping into the stream here, but this dude made a review on Super Dragon Ball Broly crap before the movie was even out ever in Japan.
Yeah.
What a that's the biggest clickbait
And
ever.
like, okay, I
Oh, but no,
believe
no,
that's
he's
a-
fine. No,
Wait,
he
wait,
never
wait,
did
wait.
anything
Hold on,
wrong.
hold
He
on,
never
hold
did
on,
anything
hold
wrong. Ah, fuck it.
Wait, hold on. That is literally right after Geekdom made his spoiler like video, and it was about like the plot of the movie, even though that most of that was wrong. So he just made a review based on that wrong.
Can you like show some of this stuff on the screen, by the way, in your stream, so people can be like, you got no.
I'll show this aspect. I don't. The only thing is, I don't want to show the fucking. I have to be very selective and turn this the thing off because, like I said, there's some fucking things that would get me removed from YouTube on here.
No, that's fine. I mean, you can. I mean, well, if you're showing things that are hosted on Kiwi Farms, that's not gonna get you removed from.
Oh no, I mean,
No,
there's some
it's just
freaking,
that
like I
there's
said, like I
fucking
mentioned,
porn.
he's taking straight porn, and I don't want to fucking put that on my fucking, I don't want to fucking go full perfection and fucking put porn and then go family friendly guys watch. But as you can see, the date on this says November 12th, 2018.
November 12th, 2018.
And if I scroll down a bit, you'll see Dragon Ball Super Broly. The premiere in the US was December 13th, but the premiere in Japan was November 14th.
Sly bastard.
So, yeah, I mean, he's a fucking. Well, I'm gonna turn this thing off before I fucking keep scrolling and look at more stuff because I don't want to fucking.
That's slimy as fuck.
I mean, it's
like
also
the dude literally makes a career off of lying, and people suck his dick.
Okay, so I also want to say I also don't want to fucking fully show all of the Kiwi Farms thread because it does on occasion show some of his personal information, and that's aspects that I don't want to show either because even though I think it's fucking hilarious that he doxed himself, I'm not gonna do that stuff. I'm above that type of stuff. Okay, so let's see here. According to this, let's see. Um. Okay, so another aspect of him that I fucking already lost. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he also tried to say that he was the face of the Dragon Ball community.
Bruh.
I mean, as much as I don't like him, I think the face of the community would be Geekdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
See that being the case.
man, Geekdom's the face of the community, and he doesn't fucking plaster his fucking face all over everything, including Pornhub.
I mean, would he really the way he looks?
No, Geekdom? I wouldn't want to see that on Pornhub, thank you very much.
That's borderline ugly bastard, and we don't play that here.
I'm not even gonna comment on any of that. Like, I don't. This doesn't need to be a bash geekdom stream.
Yeah, I mean, let's also get something straight. Like, I don't like Geekdom myself, but I don't hate him either. I'm not bashing Geekdom. I'm just,
Well, like I said,
I'm just
like
saying,
Geekdom, like from the times I've seen him in VCs and stuff, like he's chill. Like I don't really have any personal issues with him, but I'm also not a fan of his. I just don't really like his content. But I'm not a Dragon Ball person, so that makes sense.
yeah.
I mean, I like his content a lot, though.
I used to like his content, but then it just got boring for me.
Yeah,
after
same.
a while.
I'm on the same page.
Like
as,
then again, that was
Vegeta.
like most of like Dragon Ball YouTubers though for me.
I'm not a big fucking like. Okay, I'll admit I watch Dragon Ball, but at the same time, like I'm not a huge fan of the Dragon Ball community because it's just kind of like they talk about.
Yeah,
the
see, that's the thing. I'm not saying I didn't watch Dragon Ball and enjoy it. It's just the fact that the community is so fucking toxic half the time.
Tell me about it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Also, I think it's funny that he's in stream with Senpai at home, right?
Do what?
Perfection's in stream with Senpai at home.
Yeah,
right?
he's in there.
He does realize that Perfection has accused him of being a pedo, right?
Wait.
He accused Senpai of that?
Yep. You want me to fucking?
When?
I'll put this up on fucking screen. It's on the Kiwi Foams thread, by the way, if you guys want to fucking check that out.
Oh my god.
But he straight up fucking accused him of being a pedo. I'll put it up.
Just fuck the word today from Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Let's see.
Yeah, can you send that to my DMs too, by the way?
This was in the chat when Perfection was in one of Nikokita's streams. Senpai's home was adding him and telling him to DM him and to VC him, and so this was Perfection's response. Which is funny considering the fact that people say that we need to forgive Perfection because it came out that the allegations of him being a pedo are completely false, even though we all fucking knew it. Like, okay, we should forgive him, but ignore the fact that he's also done false pedo allegations. Just fuck off.
That looked like more of a sarcastic comment, though.
Take it as you will.
Because he said, I guess I'll automatically believe it, so... Yeah.
I mean, either way, what the have a fucking, like... I don't know, maybe my fucking standards are a little bit different, but I wouldn't just even, sarcastically call somebody a pedo.
Yeah, that's some pretty heavy stuff.
No, yeah. I'm saying the way I see it is he's saying, because I guess Dominic, from what I understand, Dominic Sky said, oh, you're a pedo, like, these people said it, and I think he's saying, well, according to, somebody said that Perfection's a pedo or whatever, and he said, well, according to Dominic Sky, Senpai's home's a pedo, so I guess I'll just automatically believe it. Like, I think he said that to make a point, like, hey, just because you hear something doesn't mean it's true.
Either way, I have different standards, okay? Oh, fucking, I'm getting to this fucking, what I like to call the Sims arc in this fucking Kiwi Foams thread.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, you've used sarcasm in similar ways before, like...
Yeah, I've used it not with pedo. I haven't fucking told somebody, implied somebody is a fucking pedo using sarcasm. No.
But that's not, no. What I'm saying is, like, let's say NBA leaked that, like, I was a pedo, and we all know it's false. He, like, fabricated evidence or whatever. But people on the internet just started harassing me and saying, like, oh, you're a pedo, and all this stuff, right? And then I would turn around and be like, okay, well, you know what? Killer Queen said Ron Toye is a pedo, so I guess it's automatically true. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I wouldn't. Yeah. I don't think you would look at that as like a horrible thing that way because I'm literally like illustrating that. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So, I mean, it just depends how you interpret it.
You know, I just think I think it's fucked up. Whatever. No,
I think I mean
maybe
I'm
just
just
wrong.
look. I'm just trying to keep everybody honest. I just think that I mean you don't like perfection either, so I think that there's a little bit of a bias from all of us. But
no. Let's make something clear though. The difference is I'm fucking sick and tired of the word pedo being tossed around as well, because of the fact that there's so many fucking YouTubers that have used that word like they don't even give a shit. The problem is, like, this is also the thing with NBA and you know, NBA, fucking Keemstar, all of them, they have power, but they don't have the responsibility to fucking use that power correctly. They'll fucking say pedo and so somebody's a pedo, right? And then they'll fucking, it's almost like they realize how much strength that word has, but also don't realize the ramifications of fucking that. Saying somebody.
No, dude, I completely understand.
I get
like
what
I
you're
had
saying,
somebody.
but I feel like you're kind of like jumping the gun by saying, you know, oh look, perfection is over here blaming this guy when well, it just seems like he's mocking him. He's necessarily calling him a pedo.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, right? Like, if somebody was going around the internet saying, "Oh, look, Killer Queen's a pedo," and then you turned around and said, "Well, you know what? NBA called perfection a pedo, so I guess some random person calling me a pedo must make it true." Like, that's the context in which we're looking.
Yeah, it's like
It's you that would be like if you did that, that would be you challenging people throwing that word around. Which I think in this case, that's what perfection was doing. I can't fault him for challenging allegations.
I understand like where you're coming from, Killer, and I would totally agree if perfection didn't word it in the way that he did.
Yeah, I think he should have taken longer to clarify, but I understand where you're coming from. I'm just saying that's the context I'm getting.
I also think it's pretty fucking stupid for somebody in his position to do that, but you know.
Because as like I can speak from experience, like I've had somebody legitimately try to call me a pedo before. Well, they didn't call me it, but they implied it, and they had no basis or reason why. They're just like, "Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't let your kids around that guy." Like, why? What have I ever done? Like, as a parent, like that kind of shit pisses you off. But if somebody was like, oh, you know, Killer's a pedo, and then Killer was like, oh, well, you know what? Somebody called Grim a pedo, so he must be one too. Like, it wouldn't bother me because I would be like, clearly Killer's just,
yes, but I'm also not
being sarcastic.
I'm also not going to make a sarcastic remark like that. Like, in my opinion, you know, that type of stuff, you know, has to be taken seriously. But you know, whatever. I can see your point.
I
understand.
I
think we should stop poking on
understand. I would feel like you were defending me, but you know, just if something like that ever happens, you know, because I think a lot of people on the internet are going to hate our. We know one man who hates our guts, don't we, Killer?
Yeah, my father.
He's a obviously that Vegeta 860 guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Wow.
Uh-huh.
If I was his dad, I'd beat him.
He's a hypocrite.
Yeah, he literally gets 860 whips every day.
He he gets beaten for good reason because we keep finding racist rap songs in his bedroom.
Let's also make another thing clear
under
about
his bed of
perfection.
like all of it.
Let's make another thing clear about perfection. He claimed to have been the one to start the I Stand With Vic movement on YouTube.
Oh my god.
The earliest I Stand With Vic video, I believe, was according to this person who's done a bit of research, was which is Hero Hey, by the way. Hero Hey doing this. Was February 2nd. Perfection's video was February 9th. In the time that it took for him to do his February 9th video, there was the one on February 2nd, another one on February 5th, and another one on February 8th by 3 different people. Mind you, also Hero Hey was saying in that tweet, he is not involved with this drama, and he doesn't want to be. He's just saying he needs to be corrected. Well, I think the major point about all this is that, like, Perfection has actually done, like, ignoring the pedo stuff, because a lot of that was just stupid bullshit, clearly. He's done a lot of fucking dumb stuff that he needs to be criticized for, and you shouldn't just say, oh, well, you know, that was in the past, because that's the fucking type of shit that the league does. It's in the past, fucking forget about it. No, I mean, yeah, somebody could say that if it's in the past, and if it's something really minor, who really gives a fuck, but...
Well, that's what, like, I was in JCloud server, and I was talking to that Endress Sama guy about it or whatever, and I brought up the Xenoverse thing, and he's like, LOL, you actually believe that? And I was like, yes, I do believe that he was lying. Yeah, I was like, there's documented proof. I was like, there's also, like, he made a video claiming Toei stole from him. And, you know, like, I believe these things because there's evidence of these things happening.
Let's also mention the fact that, there's pretty damn clear evidence about him doing that shit on Xenoverse, because he was banned from fucking, he was banned from their leaderboards at one point because of the fact that he was doing that. And, you know, if somebody wants to say that happened a long time ago or whatever, it still shows the type of character he has, and it's something that needs to be criticized, regardless of time. You know, I still think, and also he hasn't apologized for it, so who really gives a shit about, you know, saying it happened a long time ago. There's a lot of different things that people have used arguments on with. I think it's funny whenever you do see like people like this Perfection argument and a bunch of other things like that, and then you look at that and compare it to like people who are arguing in defense of NBA. They're using like very similar arguments at the point. I'm like, how the fuck are you not seeing the similarities here?
Yeah, that shit's what bothers me more than anything is Perfection's fan base. The whole blind worship thing, really, that happens with a lot of YouTubers. It's the same with like Seth the Programmer's fan base. All this blind worship, like my daddy can do nothing wrong, just fucking literally pisses me the fuck off. If I did something fucked up on YouTube, I would want my subscriber base to say, hey Grim, like that was fucked up, I'm calling you on your bullshit.
I also want to mention another thing. Some random person ended up joining his server. Their name was like Sassy, and they had like a anime girl profile picture, right? He sees that, immediately assumes it's a female, and bans her.
Wow.
He's not gay though. He's not gay though. He just doesn't want women around him.
Yeah, so then he doesn't get so then he doesn't get the urge to you know.
This is so fucking stupid. Guys. Like there's a lot of shit that done that. And also, not to mention the thing that actually finally got him banned off of fucking YouTube, which was his family using fucking hentai fucking screenshots as his fucking thumbnails. And him continuously trying to come back to YouTube, excuse me, after all of that as well, which is fucking stupid. Like, Keemstar managed to do it, and, like, he only managed to do it because of, like, him outworking the system up until YouTube was like, fuck it, we don't care anymore. But, like, you're not really supposed to be coming back if you have a banned account. I mean, look at fucking... I know it's not a good example because he's still back and uploading on a new channel, but Mumkey Jones, when he had a freaking alternate channel that wasn't even owned by him, it was owned by his, at the time, girlfriend, it got banned immediately when they found out. I also think it's funny that Perfection went on long tirade saying that he's going on and hating Kale and Khalifa, and then eventually he was like, oh no, I want to fuck him. He said anyone that wants to fuck them were like attracted to fucking like fucking man ladies or whatever, right? And then he ends up going like, oh no, I want to fuck him.
You know, there's real women out there, right?
I don't know, man. You know what? I'll keep begging my real wife. I don't want to fuck anime characters, but you know what? People can do them because that's all they're ever doing is their hand.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Because I'm sure me and Grim can vouch. Once you have sex, you ain't gonna go back to your hand.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I can't look at these fucking images anymore, so I can't confirm. But holy shit, if this is what I think it is, I can't look at them anymore because they were removed.
What? What is it?
It has a couple of labels after somebody was talking about how he would like fucking make porn of his character or whatever, and this was like a couple of the favorites from what I've seen. And there's it's labeled spoiler mind control, spoiler feet, spoiler gigantism, spoiler vor, and spoiler lolly safe for work.
What?
None of those are available, so I can't confirm what the hell was on them. Thank God. But
Oh my god.
oh my God.
Gigantism, what the fuck?
you like them giant women, don't judge them. I ain't kink shaming them.
Hey man, big girls need love
Kink
too.
shaming is my kink.
Fucking vor though, my God. I will shame that. If you like vor, you're fucking weird.
If you like anime characters, you're fucking weird.
Dita, don't say that. We all know you want to fuck Jono Giovanna.
Why would I fuck myself?
I mean, look, people are into whatever the fuck they're into, but I'm just saying I would rather get with real women than use my hand every.
And they're like, what if my woman is
I'm
my
trying to
hair?
find the I'm trying to find the fucking hilarious one with
Yeah,
hilarious part of this
yeah.
thread.
That duty character is my waifu. I'll never see in real life.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure one of these is fucking a League person. One of these accounts on this thread is a League person trying to fucking hide the fact they're a League.
Mhm.
Mainly because they're bringing up a bunch of stuff like, oh, he's denying doxing NBA's kids or something. And it's like, yeah, he didn't. He didn't really dox his fucking kid.
Yeah, man. If it's personal, you shouldn't bring family into it.
What's the discussion? Is there any?
Whose voice is that?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, is that Jade?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! I thought you died, bro.
I deleted my old Discord account.
Yeah, you deleted your old account. I noticed that. I was like, what the fuck happened to Jade, bro? You just disappeared.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, we're just talking about
The
different
ceiling.
shit.
What?
We're just talking about different shit on stream. Right now we're talking about perfection. Gonna probably hop over. What the fuck was the other topics we had?
I don't
Where's
know.
the
Oh yeah,
other
not
guy?
crediting. Yeah, not crediting.
I thought we're just
people
winging
like
it.
that.
Perfection basically came back to YouTube and people are sucking his dick pretending that nothing ever happened. It's like,
No, I mean the other guy. I forgot his name. Fuck.
Bad black atheist.
No, he was like always with when I would always talk with Grim. He was always there.
Oh.
Jarrell?
Killer Queen memes that
Yeah, where is he?
Jarrell left the server. He came, actually it's funny because he came back yesterday, but
I'd much rather not talk
he
about
left
that.
Do you
because
like beef with him?
I mean, I'd much rather not talk about that since I'm
No.
streaming.
No, we don't have beef.
I just don't want to talk about that stuff while I'm streaming. You know, Joel's he's indifferent to me.
No.
Whatever.
We mentioned. Listen, hold on. We mentioned him on another stream. He said he didn't want to be dragging any drama. There's no drama. He just left the server. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to respect him and not mention him unless I just don't want to mention him on streams or anything unless he's interacting on the stream with something and I'm responding back. I don't know. I respect that he wants to keep himself out of certain things. But I just don't want to go any further into that. But
yeah, that's fine. I'm just, I was just letting him know, and Jade was letting him.
There's some tweets from Nick Lakita that on here on this Kiwi Farms thread that says, if anyone has a line to that brainlet perfection, tell him I can't come on his show. 1, during my show, and 2, if I have no idea how to contact him.
Yeah, he's retarded.
And then somebody like I assume it said something about how he's not going to he's ducking joining or something, because I don't see what the response was, but all I see is that is Nick Lakita's response to somebody saying yeah, I'll just hack my way onto his show during my show, I guess. What an idiot.
Yeah, there's definitely another thing a topic that I wanted to talk about during this. We all established perfection's an idiot. And since Jade's here, I wanted to kind of get his opinion on it too. You guys have all heard about the beef between Swag Kage and Seth the Programmer.
Yeah,
no, I have not.
Yeah, talk to Seth about
You might want to refresh
is it about
some of the people in chat, because I myself am not familiar with what's going on between them.
Okay,
what are you asking? Like my opinion on the topic? What?
Yeah, I wanted your opinion on the beef, but yeah, I can give people a little refresher first. Basically, Swag and Seth had released videos talking about Itachi from Naruto at a similar time, and the videos were released close together, and apparently Seth and some of his fans felt like Swag Kage's video was taking shots at Seth because it sort of addressed certain arguments that Seth himself used in his video and had used himself prior to the video. And he tweeted at Swag Kage about it, and apparently there was a little bit of beef going on there, and Swag Kage ended up talking to him, and apparently they cleared it up. Swag said he had no ill intentions and wasn't trying to take shots towards Seth, and he wasn't meaning anything by it. Apparently him and Seth squashed it, and then they had a private VC where they ended up talking about the Itachi versus the 5 Kage thing at some point, and I guess they had some sort of debate. I don't know if it was formal or not. Swag Kage claims it wasn't. And then Seth made a video with Parrot, webcam Parrot, who is one of the top versus debaters, and they kind of made fun of Swag Kage for his video. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say they were. I'm not gonna say they were nice about it. Seth in the video though did say that him and Swag were cool, and then Swag released another video saying he was upset about the whole thing and that it wasn't cool with him and that he felt like Seth was being an asshole. And yeah, then I guess Swag went into webcam Parrot server or was there or whatever, and I don't know what the fuck happened there. All I know is there are screenshots of his girlfriend coming in because people were saying something about fucking Swag Kage or something, or giving him the pole, and his girlfriend came in and was like, yeah, I'm the only one who gives him the pole. And then I guess people started making fun of her, and then Swag wasn't happy about it, and people I guess he said something and people started copy pasting him, spamming copy pasta at him, and then he spammed copy pasta, and somehow it all ended in a climax of him getting banned from Parrot server, and so he's not happy about all that. I mean, I can't really confirm anything else about the situation because, again, I haven't seen evidence and I wasn't there. But yeah, Jade, I think, can definitely provide some insight because he's, I'm pretty sure you were there. I don't know if you were there. I don't know if you were in Webcam Parrot server, but I know you used to be.
Oh, they're muted.
Oh, he muted and deafened himself. Okay, well, rip. Anyway, so what? I mean,
Hey, buddy status.
What's up?
Killer,
Yep.
are you playing on Steam or PC? I mean, Steam or PS4?
Oh, I'm playing on Xbox actually.
Fucking ass.
I mean,
Oh,
I
really?
would have this game on Steam if it wasn't for the fact that like I don't my PC isn't that great of a PC, so as soon as I get my gaming one, I'll probably pick it up on Steam.
Okay.
I haven't played Stormfall in a long time.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
anyways, so I mean, basically, yeah, like Cam said, they definitely insulted Swag Kage's intelligence. Seth kind of just like memed and said yikes and like laughed at Swag Kage, but Parrot definitely was like, yeah, he's a fucking retard and like went in on him because he said Webcam Parrot's calc was stupid and stuff, and yeah.
That's such a fucking dumb like. Oh, your calc's wrong. You a fucking retard. I hate you.
Well, no, Swag said that Webcam Parrot's calc was stupid, and like he laughed about it, and then so Parrot went in on him and said he was a fucking retard and all this stuff.
I don't
But
know.
if you
I
saw
don't.
Swag's video
This type
about
of shit
it,
is the reason why I don't like the fucking debate community.
it's always so uppity. People always talking shit.
Yeah.
Well, from what I understand, Swag's not even a debater. He's not even a debater.
Exactly.
And then like Seth was just acting like an ass for no reason, and then it kind of just escalated from there.
Yeah, self being self.
Yeah.
I mean, it already sounds gay as shit, so then you have to lose friendships over it too. I mean, you're not exactly doing yourself any favors.
Like,
You
bro,
see,
you can't lose a
you see
friendship
here,
over a
pretty
game.
much the reason why Seth is pretty much an asshole is just to get into people's heads, because the more emotional you are about a debate, the less the less the concise of evidence that you'll be able to pull and how you'll be able to use it. So it's really just a tactic. But I mean, either way though, it's still not.
Still, it's like I fucking yeah. I mean, I understand it's a tactic, but I hate what it's done to like the idea of debating.
Yeah. Yeah, no, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Me too.
because debating is like see, there's a difference. What they're doing is not formal debating. I refer to it as meme debating, where you pretty much just shout over your opponent and try to force them to say they've conceded or, like make fun of them. They call it blood sport or whatever. But like to me, that and formal debating are different things. And I prefer formal debating. I do formal debating, and I'd rather do that. But I mean, I'm kind of split on it because I've been in meme debates where I have thrown ad hominems back and forth with people, but it was all in the name of just fun, like just, oh, you're a fucking retard, like this is, and it was fun. Like both parties were just like giving a laugh out of it. Like it entertains like the spectators, right? And I think there's a place for that. But I think if you know for a fact the other person isn't doing it to you, they're not engaging in that with you, you should have a level of respect where you're not doing that to them. And I definitely don't think you should ever take your friends to task and like call them out. Like if you're going to call out your friends, you should probably do it in private. I don't think you should air your shit about them in a public space, especially when you have that kind of an audience. I don't think Seth was right for doing that.
Yeah, not at all. It's a dick move.
And I wish Jade had stuck around because I know he was probably there for that and he could have given some interesting insight.
Yeah, he heard I was streaming. He fucking yeeted out real quick.
I mean, he literally said that he had talked to Seth about it.
I don't know. I clearly can't give a good opinion because I don't know who Swag Kage is. But I know who obviously I know who Seth is, and I don't.
That's kind of sad.
I don't
because
really like him.
The reason Seth rose to prominence was because he collaborated with Swag.
I mean, I'm not really big into the debating community. That's the reason why.
Killer. Swag Kage is a less intelligent Blackscape.
Okay, Blackscape is a fucking idiot, so get out of here with that. Secondly, Swag Kage is not. Swag Kage is not a fucking idiot. Swag Kage is not even a debater. He literally did like what if and power scaling videos, except they're not power scaling videos because he's not like he
just
never
a guy that
sits
makes
there and
Naruto
goes
explain videos.
Yeah, he more explains stuff. Like he would do like Naruto explain like this is how the curse mark works, blah blah blah, and like he would break it down for people. Like he's not one of those people who's like, so when Goku went Super Saiyan Blue, he got a 4,000 times multiplier. Like he's not one of those people, and he was not a debater. He just did it.
That's like saying Afro Senju also doesn't debate when he casually does.
Okay, no, see, there's a difference because Swag Kage does not do so of his own, like, he doesn't desire to debate people. But when people do come at him, he will discuss it with them, and people end up calling that a debate. So, you know, and then you know how Seth is. He likes to make everything a fucking debate. So on that level, I guess you can call Swag Kage a debater. But Afro Senju straight up challenges people to fucking debate. Swag Kage doesn't do that.
I mean, can you really say Afro's a debater after that?
Afro's a
after
fucking
self saying light speed and lightning is the same thing.
Afro's a fucking idiot, okay? Like, I told Afro he was a two-faced bitch because he came at James Hansen on Twitter and was acting all aggressive and saying, cancel James Hansen. Then when he got into a VC with us, he was acting all fucking nice, and we immediately called him out for being two-faced. And he was like, no, I'm not. I'm acting here just like I did on Twitter. And we were like, no, you aren't. You're acting nice and polite, but on Twitter, you were being an asshole.
Light and lightning are the same.
Well, I'll let you guys continue to talk about this. I'm going to keep the stream running for a minute. I just gotta go do something, so I'll let you guys continue your conversation.
All right.
Afro couldn't debate to save his life.
Yeah, I don't debate either. People always end up being fucking dicks about it.
And neither can his buddy. What was that guy? Sage Kabuto or whatever the fuck that guy. Whatever. Oh, Kabuki Sage. My bad. That asshole. They're trash tier.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Arrow is.
Yeah, that was in this other server. It was like a form of debate, you know, no biggie. And of course, there's always people dick riding. There's one dude that's like the Seth of the server.
I'm dick riding. Swag Kage.
Okay, Swag Kage. Dick riding for tomorrow. Dick riding for today. It's okay to ride a dick. As long as Swag Kage.
Oh!
What the fuck?
That was sweet.
Boondocks.
Yeah, dick riding Obama. But
oh, yeah.
My game delicious.
Bro, is he still making tracks, bro? Is he still making tracks, bro? Like, I ain't heard him. I ain't heard him make a track in a minute.
That's a real good question.
I'm making tracks right now. You can buy my album, the Righteous Aryan Christian, out on Christmas.
And it's just going to be
a fucking joke.
Satanic mess.
Yeah, no, it's all going to be songs about how white people are the superior race and everybody except Christians are going to burn to hell. Except for the track that's about, like, rednecks who love motorcycle.
So in other news, did you guys see the leaked Sonic redesign?
I did.
Oh, what? Oh, let me see it.
It looks a lot better than the old one.
To be honest, I don't care either way.
Forget you, man.
I think it looks pretty good. I would say though that I just don't like the arms. The arms look too stubby, and like
Yes.
in the certain position it has him in when
Ew,
he's
that looks
running. Like
disgusting.
I'm gonna
I don't
post it
know.
in
Like,
DC.
I just think that it looks too stiff at the very least in that pose.
And why are his arms blue?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It would be
Wait, here,
looking
I'll
weird
post it in
for his arms to be
muted
like
VC
like
chat.
skin. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean?
it's like we've known him for his arms being white. I mean, kind of the same color as his mouth.
Kai, are you talking about the one that I just posted in muted VC chat?
Let me see here. I'm checking right now.
Yes, in general, no.
Yes, I'm talking. Yeah, talk about that
That
one.
looks kind of nasty. Not gonna lie.
I hope Christian goes off and
use either
sprays
of
another
those.
GameStop employee over it.
Compared to the last one that we got, this is the best we're gonna get. So you might as well just like it.
You know what? I'd actually prefer the first one rather than that one.
His teeth.
Cause that one looks fucking disgusting. I don't know why.
His teeth, man. His teeth.
Man,
His
that
teeth.
you almost made me hurl with that statement.
Oh,
Like,
I am back. What the fuck are we
just
talking about?
look at this thing. It looks like a
We're talking
freaking
about the
rat.
redesign of Sonic.
Redesign of Sonic, huh?
Yeah,
see,
I
I
decided
like-
to make it
You
a
see, the second
fucking
one
Yeah,
looks
in
Sonic
general.
better. The second one looks better. It looks like the actual like movie footage, and I like that pose better.
Ah, shit. Wait, hold on.
What,
looks
the one that I
chubby,
just
though.
sent?
Yeah,
Where'd you
the
put it?
second one you just posted.
I'll put it in
I'm not gonna
general.
lie, that
I
second one
put it
does
in
not look like
unmuted
movie
VC
footage.
chat.
That looks like
I put it in
Photoshop.
VC chat. I think
He
it
just
looks
take
kind of
it like-
nasty. Not gonna lie.
That looks like somebody photoshopped him into some clouds and like had a lot of trouble. As a matter
I
of
kinda
fact, that's
don't like it.
100% what happened.
I legit prefer the first one rather than this one.
So you prefer the human teeth?
Rather than the fucking monstrosity that is that. I don't know why, it just looks weird.
Why couldn't we just recess back over to how they did animation for Looney Tunes back in action and NBA Looney
Let's
Tunes?
not.
You mean Space Jam?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Space
Space
Jam.
Jam.
Yeah,
And
I
no,
actually
you don't
that
like
one.
you don't like that animation.
I do.
I mean, for the time,
Space Jam's a
fine, but
movie.
it's kind of dated.
Where's Space Jam 2?
But it makes the most sense in my personal opinion.
I mean,
Right,
there
it's
are
the way
better
we
ways.
remember
There
it.
are better ways they could do it with Sonic, but I don't think going back to dated animation style is gonna work either.
Okay, so I'm going to. I'm just so everyone knows, I did switch games. I'm gonna be switching games. Switching over to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I haven't played that in a while either, so I want to see how ass that is.
So literally all of the live action like movies that have animated characters inside of them, all of the ultra realistic designs that they've tried to do it, aka Peter Rabbit, Yogli Bear, Woody the Woodpecker, etc. That is indeed the newest style of animation that movie, producers are using, and evidently that's not working. Evidently, people hate it, and they get shitty reviews and a whole bunch of other crap. So, if the new shit ain't working, what's wrong with going back to the old
I just
shit
went
that
on
we
reverse
used to
card to
use?
him.
You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt to go
But
back.
the thing is, just because somebody criticizes a movie doesn't mean it's being criticized for the animation.
But it was. That's what all real
Oh wait, you
live
talking
action.
about the Woody Woodpecker one?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that animation was.
Woody.
Oh, that was ass.
Woody
I mean, it was
Woodpecker.
trash though, but that's not to say that Sonic is going to be the same.
No, but I mean what you were saying. How we should continue to use new age, new styled animation, Evidently, that's not.
I'm not.
working.
Listen. But there's different ways that you can do animation in a modern style. You don't have to go back to the old one just because one person's way of doing it failed. Like obviously,
So-
don't do it like they did it. It's not like they're doing the same thing.
Well, it's all CGI based. Is the thing.
Sure.
The old style, all of that it's actually hand drawn. I.e.,
I mean, they did use CGI in the fucking
which one?
Space Jam.
I'm sure they did.
Like CGI
but-
is implemented into.
But the thing is,
2D.
CGI can be implemented and be used beautifully and work incredibly well.
Yeah.
I know. But I'm saying that they were mostly all of those frames were hand drawn. All of those characters were hand drawn first. CGI second. It's a mix between those two. Hand-drawn animation for movies is time-consuming as well as impractical for most movie producers, which is why they don't do it anymore, because time equals money. So they would rather go all the way CGI and not have a skeleton and still just, produce out the movie. But what I was going to ask is, so what is a few movie examples that you have that have great animation within the last 5 years?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side
grab you a
Dimensions.
list.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dark Side Dimensions.
No, like a real life action movie.
Oh, live action.
Marvel. Because they do use CGI. They use it a lot.
No, we say live action, I mean like live
Excuse
action.
me,
Live
Black
action.
Panther. Black
Live
Panther
action.
has really bad animation.
Nah.
CGI and Black Panther look like a fucking PlayStation 2 fucking.
Well, modern Disney and
Granted,
Pixar
at
is a
that
good
time, they
example
were
of good
working on Infinity
CGI.
War. So the best people were on Infinity War.
Okay. I mean, what I meant was a live action movie with CGI animated
Transformers.
Spider-Man.
Transformers.
Transformers what?
Just Transformers in
Any
general.
of them?
Transformers suck.
They're talking to a screen.
Actually, you know what? The Bumblebee movie was good, kind of. It was decent.
What's weird? I
It was-
haven't seen it yet.
The Bumblebee movie was not a Michael Bay. Forgot who directed it. It's not.
Man, it got good reviews.
Yeah.
It was
It's
Travis
better than
Knight.
they've had the last few
I watched it.
adaptations.
It was
Travis
actually
Knight back in 2018 has a Rotten Tomatoes is relevant. 6.8 out of 10. 66 Metacritic. Nobody cares about Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean, the Chronicles of Narnia shit, that's kind of old now.
Exactly. Yeah, so that doesn't
But
count.
that's a classic, though.
Yeah, so I feel like the actual Transformer movie, the Transformers movies don't count because they're not actually.
How do they not count?
Like, how did they not count their CGI? They're all CGI.
Yes, I know they're CGI, but I mean in the terms of Sonic.
You know
as
what?
I said,
You know what?
As I
You
said
know what?
before,
you know what's a good example?
I feel like you're just trying to cherry pick to make your
I'm not trying
argument
to cherry
better.
pick.
I think when he said CGI, he's talking about computer generated ones.
Kai, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
I think he's talking more like in the trend of the
Cartoon
like the
movies.
like the Yogi Bear stuff, you know.
That's generalizing, and then that's putting
That's
it in a
not
very
generalizing.
small
That's
pocket.
what
Changing the whole
Sonic is trying to
question
be.
now,
It's trying to
'cause
be
you
a
said-
cartoon animated movie.
Because Kai, before you said name any modern movie with CGI, and like the characters are like only used with CGI to make it seem real. But now you're saying cartoon characters. with
Look, I
CGI.
mean, okay.
That's a different.
That's what I meant in the first place.
I'm
I was
thinking,
talking in the context of Sonic. I wasn't talking into the context of machine-based CGI, because of course machine-based
Oh,
CGI.
okay, but then, but
so
if,
then
if you're not
Jurassic World
talking
Fallen
machine
Kingdom
based,
is
we
a
can
perfect
always go and say, okay, well, what about the live action Jungle Book?
What you trying to look?
Okay, I
No.
think I could see where Kai is coming from. He's not wording it very well, I think, and not the right way. But I can see
Yeah,
where
I
he's
mean,
coming
yeah.
from. I can see where he's coming from because I've seen some of those movies, and I think like I've seen
But here's the problem with where Sky is coming from. He said you have to do it in the last 5 years, and the reason he's doing that is because he knows that there's really no movies in that style that's come out in the last 5 years.
I just that was just a random number that I came up with. It's half a generation.
Okay.
I thought half a generation was 10 years.
It's not half a generation.
I thought a
It's
generation was
half a
actually 20.
decade.
Well, it's half a decade. That's 5. It's in the middle. It's in the middle. It's a good middle number. I mean, I can
But
also
I would
10,
say,
also
I would say
20.
The Lion King would count.
That movie was fucking terrible. Don't you dare mention
the
it.
freaking Lion King movie.
Okay,
That
but,
movie was
but the movie's not
You mean-
not terrible because of the CGI.
And that's
Well,
exactly
no,
why the
the
movie's
freaking-
I
so
feel
bad.
like the Lion King movie was
beautiful.
pretty cool. I feel like it was pretty good in terms of to see how the CGI was handled, and
Yeah.
also Mowgli. Mowgli was also pretty decent.
Yeah,
Those
but the
are two-
CGI is why it was so bad though.
Yeah, the jungle Book
like-
was iffy, but I feel like the Lion King was beautiful.
Like you can't look at the Lion King live action remake and not think of the old one.
Of course.
Like if you look at it, like it's inferior in every
Right, but that's why
possible way.
the only reason people think it's bad is because they're comparing it to the nostalgia-filled original,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
had to do with like the songs and things like that, and voice
Yeah,
actors
but
and
you
all
can't.
kinds.
Because
But
But
we're
yeah, but
we're
that's
talking
because you're
about from a
comparing it
CGI-based standpoint,
when
though.
oh yeah,
even
CG wise it was gorgeous, but
producers of
it's basically Planet Earth with Lion King voiceovers.
Said-
That's all it was.
God, this stream derailed real fucking quick when I went away.
which just to clear this up, the director and the producers of the new Lion King film did it was not their intent to compare to to like compare it to like the old like animated one. Like they
So
wanted to
yeah,
make
so-
something new.
Yeah.
You also have things like Interstellar and the Planet of the Apes movies and shit like that, but again, that's
Yeah, I
I
think the
enjoy Planet
Lion
of the
King and
Apes.
like Jurassic World Fallen are good examples of what you're trying to look for. Although Jurassic World Fallen King
also,
doesn't
it's kind of
quite
old,
keep
but we really have to talk about how beautiful the CGI was in Life of Pi. That is one of the most stunning movies
Yes,
ever.
man, that movie was gorgeous.
Dude, I used to I had that, and I used to literally go to sleep watching that movie every night
Like,
because
bruh.
it's like one of the most beautiful movies.
Like it tripped me out when I found out the lion was CG.
Oh, I think I know what movie.
I was
you're
like,
talking
bro,
about.
that lion looks so real. I never would have guessed it was CG.
Bro,
Oh my
the
gosh.
ocean that
Oh,
night when
I love
it
that
starts
movie.
glowing and shit.
Yes, bro, it gives me chills thinking about it.
Yo, that movie was so good.
Also, just
Yeah.
the whole story, just there's nothing about it that wasn't fucking absolutely amazing.
Isn't it need directing a newer movie coming out soon? Man,
What?
he make me want to watch Life of Pi again.
Oh yeah, I've only seen a bit of it. I never sat through the whole movie because well,
Finish
because
that.
because I was watching it before I had to go somewhere.
Oh, you definitely need to sit down and watch it. It's literally one of the most beautiful movies you'll ever watch, not just visually, but just.
Like, and I'm in college for film. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard really positive things. It's just, and I was enjoying it up until the point that I had to leave. But I had to go do stuff. So.
I feel that. But it's pie.
Facing Patel?
But see yourself. Porque.
Thank you, Lord Vishnu, for this fish.
Man, I can't get over how gorgeous that movie was.
Dude, the ending is such a trip. I won't really discuss it because Killer hasn't seen it, but that ending, bro.
I know what you mean.
When you realize, like, the Richard Parker stuff, all that shit, like, whew.
Alright, so now that the topic's kind of cleared back down, how about we talk about the people trying to take credit for things and not actually credit their people who actually do the work, you know? So basically, me and Grim have noticed a lot of YouTubers, typically bigger ones, who have seen the stream that we did on Grim's channel, and
or they've seen Clothespin stream, which again was part of our stream.
Yeah, and either way, either one of the streams, they've seen him, and then they just don't want to credit either of us. They don't want to credit me, Grim, or Clothespins for...
Yes, so they like to cut parts of our stream or use our information and like talk about the things that were said on our streams, but they don't want to give us credit for any of it.
And that really all came to a boiling point. Apparently today, while I was asleep, I was asleep, so I can't really vouch for what the hell happened. I'll let Grim talk about it, but yeah, I'll let Grim just talk about it right now.
Basically, some nobody came into the Clothespin server, and the first thing they did was ping Clothespins and ask him for his sources for his stream, like, for the screenshots and information. And Clothespins is like, oh yeah, I don't have that stuff. Grim does. Like, Grim's the one with the sources and information and stuff. And so they were like, well, I can't find Grim. And the wall was like, yeah, this is his name. Go ahead and DM him. He DMs me, and he's like, hey, can I have your source material that you guys used that you put up on screen in your streams? And I'm like, why? He said his quote-unquote friend was making a NBA, he was going to do a big old NBA video, like a really big one. And I'm like, well, like, it immediately struck some red flags because, like, the only reason that the guy had for coming in the server was to try to get our sources. And again, so after investigating, long story short, and after, like, he had talked to me some, what I gathered was this quote-unquote friend of his, this guy named Database, promised him a collab if he could go and get the original material that we put up on screen in our streams. Now, here's the thing. Why specifically were they asking for the original sources rather than just saying, oh, hey, I can take bits from the stream or whatever and give them credit or whatever? Now, here's the thing. I brought it up and said, sure, I have all that. Like, are you going to give us credit? And he kept ducking whenever I was asking him to give us credit. And so, from what I gather, the conditions of his collab or whatever are that they want to appear as if they are the source of this information. Like, that all these screenshots and stuff are theirs rather than crediting us for giving them to them. So, of course, I didn't give him the screenshots. And whenever I went and looked at Database's channel, he's one of those YouTubers who's a bandwagon YouTuber. He literally just finds what all the other YouTubers are bitching about and then goes and bitches about it too because it's trending. So, I know exactly what they're trying to do. They're literally clout tracing, and they're trying to take our hard work and turn it into their work without ever crediting us. And instead of pulling the information from our streams because they don't want to credit us, they want the information to be given to them via Discord, so that way when they put it out there and they don't credit us, we can't do anything about it. We wouldn't be able to say file a DCMA copyright complaint about it.
Also, yeah, I would appreciate it if you could send me those screenshots. I could put them all on the screen as well. But the thing is, like, we don't, it's, the thing that's annoying about it is that there's a lot of freaking people who, a lot of big YouTubers that do this type of shit, who think that, like, okay, this person's a smaller YouTuber, why would I give them fucking credit? You know, I guarantee that fucking pleb who was wanting to do this to us, if the information came from a bigger YouTuber, he wouldn't be doing this type of sly shit, because, you know, he'd be afraid and he'd cut down. But he sees a fucking smaller channel and he's like, okay, I'll be able to stomp all over them. And no, we ain't gonna take that shit.
I hate how it works like that now.
Yeah. And, you know, that's the thing that pisses me off, is a lot of these bigger YouTubers don't give a shit about smaller YouTubers, despite the fact that they've been here.
Exactly. I was about to say that. To the word right out of my mouth. They've been in your shoes before, but they forgot where they came from, bro.
What the fuck? Am I hearing in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, baby,
2.5 men. It's a 2.5 men.
Manly men.
Man. Ooh.
Me too.
What you gonna do about it?
We're gonna fucking...
We're
We're gonna get a copyright strike just for singing that. Like, have you heard about that? Some YouTubers have been getting copyright strikes for singing
Bro,
songs.
you heard how Mr. Beast got copyrighted for singing, like, the lyrics?
There's one where
like
I
2
was asking
seconds at
him.
most.
Well, I mean, there's also been some people who I'm obviously not gonna say it in the right order, but you guys will know what I mean. There's been some people who have been copyrighted for just saying "miss or hit." You know what I'm saying? People have just been copyrighted.
See, in that screenshot, he ignores the thing where I said that, like, I'd appreciate it if you'd credit me. He just ignores that and then starts asking me, like, for specific things, and then asks me if I can get the one from Clothespins.
Where'd you post that at? Image dump?
No, I put it in closed.
To me. I'm about to put it up on the screen on my stream.
I ain't giving you no stream clout. I ain't giving you a viewership. I'm not looking at the stream.
Oh, thank you, Kai. I love you.
My view requires money. Donate me money.
Donate me money.
No, donate me money because I said so.
I'm already out of my donation money allotment this month.
Oh, sorry.
So next month,
give me money.
Next month I will donate.
No. I don't care about month. I care about month.
About mouth. Okay, so.
Anything else on the agenda?
I'm on board. So it says I'm on board. I'd appreciate it if you credit me. Which ones do you need? One's using audio clips out of context, doxing threats, his interactions with his group, and him ordering them to do things, flagging content. I think that's it. So you have things of that nature. So if you have those, or just what was shown on Clothespin's live stream, then that would be great.
See, there's the red flag right there. Not only did he just ignore the thing about crediting me, but he specifically kept asking about the one that was shown on Clothespin's live stream, because for whatever.
I also want to note another thing, because I know fucking Mr. Sanford himself, Mad Black Atheist, has been fucking commenting as this person named Anonymous on people's fucking videos, right?
Yeah, because that's original.
And he commented something on Clothespins and was like, "Oh, you aren't even showing any evidence of this stuff. You're just making claims." I corrected him and said, and said that the evidence was actually on Grim's stream, because of the fact that we were just doing our stream, and then Clothespins was like, "Oh hell yeah, I want in on this."
You know, how meta do you have to be to change your name, go on to a live stream that's about you, and act like you're someone different trying to defend yourself? That's really meta.
An insecure 40-year-old man.
Which by the way, shout out to you guys. My stream is at our Mine and Killer stream is at like 737 views, and the NBA video we collaborated on is about to break 1,000.
That's what's up, man. He always be talking shit like, "Oh, well, these smaller tubers, You're gonna get about 10 to 20 views. What you gonna do when 2 of them break 1,000
The
then?
smaller YouTuber, who cares?
Look, I'll put it this way: I'm halfway to monetization, not subs wise, but view wise. And if you look at the number of videos I have up, that's pretty crazy considering that I don't have that many videos on YouTube.
You only have like 5, but they're good videos.
I appreciate it.
I only have like 3 videos published.
I would appreciate
Hey,
more
we're all
character
gonna go to the
content.
top. We're all gonna go to the top.
Speaking about not having views,
Oh god.
make sure to smash that like
God
button.
damn it!
Smash that like button. Don't get the sub and hit that bell so you get all notifications.
YouTube.com/suckersub.
Yeah, don't forget to do the usual stuff. I don't usually mention that type of stuff because it's like, you know, people know what they want to do. They wanna do
Speaking
it,
of
they'll
not
do it.
having views, what the fuck, Kai? What's going on with your content? Where is
Hit
it,
that
bro?
join
Like,
button.
I want to watch you content.
Yeah,
you
I
haven't
mean,
put out a video in 3 months.
How
Yeah,
are me and Grim supposed to have gay sex without watching you videos?
so
What?
right now, still trying to make some videos, of course. Just the thing is, right now, my current schedule here. Right now, my current schedule is I work Monday through Friday. I leave my house at 9 o'clock, and I don't get back at my house until 8 o'clock if I'm lucky. So I only have about I go to.
Public transport sucks.
Wait. You said you leave work at 9 and get back at your house at 8. Are you like reversing time?
9
For
a.m.
11
Yeah, you
hours.
fucking.
Oh, I was
9
like,
a.m.
Just
I
11
do.
hours.
You forgot. You thought the fucking. You thought the world was going on fucking
He
12
gets
hour
on a
days.
bicycle, he leaves his house, he pedals backwards the entire way, and so it reverses
No,
the flow of time, so he gets
I'm
back in an
actually,
hour.
no, I'm actually faster than space time, so I can actually just reverse space time and then just
Doesn't matter. Moderate
That
wins.
canon?
You have the
Do
entire
the
weekend to
data
do
book say that?
videos, though, bro. Get on it. Come on. You got a whole weekend. You got 2.
bro,
Yeah,
listen, it's like
Those
it's
are
like
chill days,
midnight,
though.
bro. I'm like not even thinking. I'm like glowing brain genius right now.
I'm the
Yeah, but-
opposite. I want to do YouTube and Discord stuff and like be online on the weekdays, and then on the weekends I just want to go.
I have no life, so I'm here all the time.
Killer's just like, I'm gonna
I wish I
stream
could say
all
that.
day, every day for 365 days a year.
Okay, well, I mean, I know you and Vegeta were talking to me about that. Like, I'm not. I want to make it something clear. When I said I'm gonna stream weekly, I meant at least weekly. Like, if I can do it every day of the week, I will.
Killer,
Well-
I'm gonna do weekly streams. Also,
So-
Killer does it daily.
Well, if I can do it daily, then I mean at least once a week. Also, this is like the time when my schedule is pretty open. Like, when things start to get a little bit more busy, I might not be able to do it like every day.
You know, somehow you can pre-record streams somehow.
Well, pre-recording is gay.
So
I mean, you know, put
so-
put a clock in a microwave or something.
I like being able to not pre-record so I can look at chat and like interact with people and stuff. It's fun.
You know, you can always do a what's it called, a premiere.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
I could premiere my
okay.
content. But I think I did that once and I just didn't like it. It was like, this is dumb.
You gotta type everything.
My whole thing is I just feel bad because like I can't do it every day, and like when you're like, "Hey, you gonna be in my stream?" I hate to have to be like, "Bro, I can't." Like,
I mean,
no.
it's fine. I understand when you can't be in my streams. It's just like I always offer you. I offer you and Vegeta every time. I didn't offer Vegeta last time because he was offline. I was like, yeah, it's fucking late. He's gonna be asleep. Oh, my little
Vegeta was
Wait,
offline when
wait,
we were doing
wait.
our stream. When we did my stream, the Grimcast, Vegeta was offline, but I was like, "Yo, is Vegeta gonna be on there?" I messaged him like, "Yo, you want to be on here?"
Well, I mean,
he
I also
hopped
started.
online like, "Yeah, bro."
I started my stream at like 1 yesterday. Like 1.
Oh,
But to
yeah,
be fair to
I
him, when
li- I
he
literally
left,
felt
like
like
my
I was
stream,
laughing.
my stream got hella hectic because
Yeah.
And also, I
Um,
had PSATs today, so I couldn't stay up.
I mean, I do.
we started.
I do.
We were on
appreciate
my
that,
stream, and we ended up like we had like 200 people in my stream. Clothespin saw it and was like, "Yo, bro, they have so many people in stream. I need to be a part of this." And then he was like, "Come to Discord," and then he started his own stream and stole all the viewers.
Yeah, so pretty much from me.
He hype beasted us, bro.
I have been streaming though, if you guys were interested in that.
Oh.
Like but I've been streaming on Twitch. I actually have a solid connection on Twitch because I don't know. Whenever I stream on YouTube, I feel as though like my quality is just like downgraded to shit. But on Twitch, like
hold up. So what you're telling me, second status, I don't have time to make YouTube videos. Also, second status, I have time to stream for 2 hours on Twitch.
Well, yeah. I mean,
F's in chat.
I mean,
The dude.
streaming's a lot easier than just than making a video. I want to make that clear.
Yeah, it is.
It depends.
I mean,
it depends.
I mean, you're also the one that doesn't edit the video, so.
Well, even when listen, even when I did edit my videos, I get how long it takes. Like for my really good ones, like the first NBA exposed one, like I get it. But like it depends on the type of content, and like a lot of Kai's videos on his YouTube channel were just like not really edit heavy.
Excuse me.
What do you mean, excuse you? Like the debate ones were not edit heavy. Your gameplay ones were not edit heavy.
All right, let me see here.
What, you expect some dashy level editor?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? X failed. The fuck?
So Jump Force review.
The vlog ones obviously are not edit heavy.
Jump Force jump review, 19 minutes and 55 seconds. One of my most edited video that I've ever created 6 months ago actually did pretty shit views, honestly.
Yes, but what I'm saying is most of your videos are not edit heavy.
And then
I never said you didn't ever have edit heavy videos. I just said most of them are.
I mean, having to record and editing alone is already taxed. Let alone
I don't know, man. I count here. Okay, so one. Okay, so I'm gonna take into account how many days and how many hours I spent. One. This is this one's actually not too. No. Stream. 2. Stream. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I also want to point out for context that I think most of your ever edit heavy are your older videos, which
yes, they are. Actually.
For reference, he has 140 videos.
Jesus.
Take out so take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take out 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Take out 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's 19. My point. No, we're not taking those out because they are videos on your channel.
No. 19 of my videos are stream.
Yes, but they're up on your channel, which means they are now videos because they are no longer archived streams. Those are videos. They still count as videos.
Killer Queen. Slay this guy.
I mean, it's still technically a stream. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yes, it's still technically a stream. It's also technically still a video. It's a
fucking video.
It's a VOD. Just like my stream is still a video, even though it was a live stream.
Yeah,
it still counts.
Yeah, it's still a VOD.
Here, I'll tell you what. Does YouTube count that as one of your 140 videos? If it does, it's a video.
No, actually, if you go into YouTube Studio and you look at it, it will actually display you a live stream separately.
No, I wouldn't know. If
yes,
you look
it does.
At his channel,
Do it.
But listen, I don't care about YouTube Studio. If you look at his YouTube channel as a viewer, it says 140 videos, and those live streams are counted as a part of those 140 videos.
But at the end of the day, who the hell wants to edit like an hour to 2 hour streams?
Why would you? That's my point. But that's what I'm saying is like.
Why making a big deal out of it?
No, I'm not. I was just saying most of his videos are not edited because a lot of his videos are live streams of the past year.
Yeah,
it can't be as bad as NBA, though. They're all live streams with no editing.
So if this is the case, then we have to say anything that we upload into a video editor and export through a video editor is a video, classified by most of the consensus of a YouTuber and YouTuber watcher. Is that agreed?
Yes.
I'm gonna go meta here for a second, guys. Just hold on.
I don't know that you have to run it through a video editor. I'm not sure what you're talking about as far as that goes, because like a vlog, you don't run through a video editor, do you? I don't think I would.
Oh,
I don't think I would
yeah,
count that.
You'd edit a vlog.
I mean, sure, you can edit a vlog, but I'm just saying, like, if you just anything you upload on YouTube that is in a video format is considered a video, basically.
As you can see, I have the fucking the live stream section studio. So just saying.
So you see, the thing is that a regular average YouTuber, not YouTuber, I'm sorry, an average viewer, like if they look at like a straight vlog that's not edited, that like has a lot of like that has noticeable errors and stuff, because obviously like it also comes from experience, because like people that don't know how to like talk into the camera, but yet they still want to make a vlog type of video, they can't necessarily form concise words and sentences and stuff, and so they'll be stuttering and shit. Like, people aren't gonna want to watch that. So that's why a lot of people take the time to do minimal.
No, you can edit vlogs, but a lot of people don't too. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that you don't have to.
I mean, why would you want to edit a vlog though?
But I mean, if that's the case,
well,
like,
the point I'm getting at is anything that you upload to YouTube, it ends up as a video. It is a video, right?
It's a video file, but it's not. In the context of actual content.
Look, I'm talking about the definition of a video is the recording, reproducing, or broadcasting of moving visual images.
Yes, but it's not always about definition, it's about context.
Technically speaking, when you stream, the video is actually saved onto YouTube as a .str, which is a stream file.
You see, Killer, what Grim is saying here is that since it's a video file, it's a video, and a video is a video, and it's like, yes, if you want to be a hard ass,
I mean,
yes,
yeah,
it's a video,
yes, but no.
But
that's what I'm getting at.
Yes,
Like,
but
okay, fine. It doesn't matter how you want to word it. I can say, oh, well, 90% of your content in the last year is a stream. You still didn't edit the stream, which means 90% of your content was not edited in the last year.
You can't edit a stream.
Okay, listen to me. Obviously, you can't edit a stream. It doesn't change my original fucking point that 90% of your content in the last year is not edit heavy.
Okay, you're right, but that doesn't.
That doesn't change the
but
fact.
Like,
Graham, you're the only one that's
like,
on
no,
this
that's
side
not
right now. I'm
edit
sorry,
heavy,
but
you
you're the
can't
only
edit
one
the
that's on this
Bro,
side.
no. You were talking about editing, and I said most of your content, recent content, is not edit heavy. Most of the content on your channel.
okay, but even if it was mostly live streams, of course, no shit, Sherlock, it's fucking low edits because you can't edit a stream.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the argument, like the reason why we're even talking about this is because we said that, like, yeah, streaming is a lot easier because it doesn't take as much time to edit, and you said.
Yeah, I said that most of your content hasn't been edit heavy, and he was saying that he's been more into streaming on Twitch, and I said, well, so it's like you can stream for 2 hours on Twitch, but you can't be bothered to work on a YouTube video. And he said, well, yeah, streaming is easier, and then like taking all that time to edit. And I said it depends on the type of video that you're uploading to YouTube.
So
I said it depends on the type of video you're uploading to YouTube. They don't all have to be edit heavy. In fact, most of the content on your channel is not edit heavy. And then he started like debating me on whether a stream is considered content being uploaded to his YouTube, like if it counts as a video.
I mean, for that argument, like 100%, Look, all I'm gonna say is I agree with Kai on this one. As a streamer, I agree with him. I know what he's talking about.
I mean, I consider this as a person. I mean, just because a video is edit heavy doesn't mean it's a good video. Like,
No, I agree.
YouTubers that
There's
don't
something
edit
I'm saying,
heavy.
like,
In this particular
look.
case, this means that in order to prove Grim wrong, I would literally just have to only stream on Twitch, delete all of my previous streams I have right here.
No, I never said anything like that. You're literally taking my argument out of context. If I go back and I watch the Grimcast right now, I am not watching a live stream because it is no longer a live stream. It is now a video.
He's got a point there.
During the live stream, it already is a video as itself. So
yeah, okay.
Okay, but a live stream is not a live stream after it's no longer live.
Yeah, but it's still a video though. But that's still
exactly, and that's what I'm saying is that most of the videos on your channel were not edit heavy because most of them were streams that are now videos because they are archived because they are no longer live streams.
That's a dumb argument.
Real talk. Real talk. You know, dead
How is it a dumb argument? It's literally just saying that he has a lot of videos on his channel that he didn't have to edit for. What do you mean?
Well, I'm saying it's a dumb argument because the whole point in you bringing that up was the fact that, like, you know, he doesn't do much editing anyway, so why is it that it's easier to stream than edit if you don't already make edits? But the problem is...
No, that's not the way I frame the argument. What I'm saying is that he has 2 hours to stream to Twitch. He could do the same thing on YouTube. Okay. Like, he could put
I only have one word. I only have one word. Bet.
Bet what?
Bet.
Chicken butt.
Hold on, bet.
I'm just saying he could literally he can do the same thing on YouTube that he's doing on Twitch.
What streaming?
What streaming?
And then it will become a video. He already was doing that on YouTube, so that's what I'm saying. Why hasn't he uploaded in 3? Why hasn't he uploaded in 3 months when he's doing the same thing on Twitch he was doing on YouTube?
I started streaming on Twitch too, and I abandoned Twitch for YouTube. It doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, if he prefers Twitch, that's his preference. I prefer YouTube over Twitch. I tried Twitch. I just didn't.
No, it's not about preferring Twitch. See, you're completely taking the argument out of context. If he's saying that it's easier to use Twitch because he doesn't have to edit, that makes no fucking sense. If he doesn't have to edit a live stream.
I was paying attention to this. He said he had connections with Twitch, with people on Twitch, and that's the reason why he's doing it on Twitch.
That was after the fact.
No, that's the first thing that he
literally
said.
whenever
Yeah, and then that's how we got into his argument.
He literally said the reason that I do not upload. He said when I said you have time to stream on Twitch, but you don't have time to upload to YouTube. The first thing he said was, "Yeah, I don't have to edit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, what are you talking about? The streams on YouTube.
Yeah,
what are you talking
if
about?
he chooses to stream on Twitch, that's fine. Like, it doesn't make.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that you can. Why are you changing the argument to that? Literally, I don't understand. Like when I said, how does it not make sense? Okay, listen to me, and hear me out. Like everybody, just fucking chill. When I said you have time to stream on Twitch, but you don't have time to upload to YouTube, he goes, yeah, because I don't have to edit on Twitch. If I say, oh, but you don't have to edit if you just stream to YouTube, how is that not valid? I don't fucking understand. It has nothing to do with preference. It's still fucking perfectly valid to say that. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
The core of this is upon my own sentiment. I personally don't believe that your previous statement about most of my videos that I have uploaded do not contain editing or have heavy edits. I personally don't think it's true. Whether or not you believe that it is true or is not true based on what you personally see on my, video, if you include my live streams or not, is irrelevant. Because I feel as though I do phenomenal work. Spend days, weeks, even a month on some of my sprite animations. So regardless of whether or not...
When's the last time you uploaded a sprite animation?
Okay, wait. Okay, Grim, you were asking, or you were telling Kai that most of his videos that he edits are not edit heavy.
No. I said, and I will quote myself verbatim. This is a live stream. We can go back and look at it if you would like. I said most of the videos on his channel are not edit heavy. I did not say most of the videos he edits are not edit heavy. I said most of the videos on his channel are not edit heavy.
So then why include the live streams? You cannot edit live
because they are videos on his channel.
Yeah, but you can't edit it. That's kind of unfair comparison.
Yeah, but you can't edit
YouTube counts them as one of the 100. If you live stream and it archives and you leave it up on your channel, YouTube counts it as one of the 140 videos on his channel. That's all I said, and then he started arguing, and you guys jumped in, and it's arguing against a point that I did not make.
Refresh my page.
But you're talking about videos.
Yeah, I mean, okay. My point, I think the point is,
live stream, like, I get what you're saying, Grim, but like, it started off as a live stream, therefore it is a live stream.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to edit the upload that YouTube automatically uploads.
Yeah, and it's technically not a upload, it's a broadcast that was archived, so it's technically not an upload.
Go ahead and just look at my YouTube channel.
Oh my god, do you know, I'm not even gonna, like, this is fucking stupid. A live stream is literally a live transmission. Once a live transmission is no longer a live transmission, it's no longer a live stream. Like,
yeah.
Here's a better broadcast that was archived. The fact that I cannot edit those live streams means that they should not be counted towards a video that can or should be edited.
Exactly. Okay, look. Question, right? So, why is it such a big deal for a video that amounts to nothing?
I don't know.
Like any relevance.
All I did was make a fucking benign statement, and all of a sudden, fucking everybody's got to fucking defend it. Like, I don't understand.
The way I don't see it is, it's neither of our channels. It's his, so it's his decision. So the whole like debating about it is pointless. It's just biting each other's heads off. That's how people get to beef him, and they end up not being friends no more. Simple shit.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna go that far, but the point is, it's his. It's his channel. It's his channel. If he wants to stream on Twitch instead of his YouTube channel, that's fine. You know, I can see why he does it.
I never said I had a problem with that. I literally made a fucking joke. I literally made a joke and said that like you could do the same thing on YouTube, and then I got fucking debated about it.
So just case in point is right now, specifically right now, all of my live streams are gone. So that's why I said that. That's why I said that. They're all gone.
Yes, he went and deleted a bunch of videos off of his YouTube to help prove his point. Yes, congratulations.
I deleted my live streams because...
Congratulations, you deleted a bunch of videos. We're moving on. I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit. Congratulations. You deleted videos. Great.
It's like the dumbest thing. I don't see why it matters.
It literally doesn't. That's why I don't understand why the response was so fucking heavy.
Oh my goodness, this is why I don't like debates.
Heavy unlike his editing.
Anyway, whatever. Let's just fucking get back to the actual things I wanted to talk about.
Anyway, penis.
And just anything that's not this.
What hit the first time it popped in my head? Should I be concerned?
Oh, what, penis? Oh, that pops in my head all the time. It's fine.
Okay, good. I don't touch you.
I have to start writing my script for my second video.
You still have it? You fucking...
Your second video?
We're promoting you!
Second part.
We're promoting you, dude. Come on. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Procrastination, yay.
Bruh, I know procrastination like nobody else.
Bro, it's my best friend.
Same here.
It's my
I be cramming.
It's my it's the third person I'm dating right now.
That's right, cramming is the only way I'm getting through school. Like, I got 2 weeks to do an essay. I'll wait till an hour because you get pumped up with so much adrenaline that you can type faster than Superman can cross the entire DC universe. Just put you above his speed.
What are we even talking about anyway?
I'm talking about waiting to the last minute doing your essay. You get pumped full of so much adrenaline that you just start typing so fast. What is that?
What?
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 Huh?
What?
I want to know what's going on because I was typing.
Oh, what's up? We're talking about procrastinating in college.
Oh, procrastinating? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I said that, you know, you wait till like the last hours, dude.
Oh,
You
that's
get
why.
pumped full of adrenaline, and you start typing so fast.
Dude, I'll tell you what though. I had this English class, English composition class. Fucking my first semester of college that was so fucking stupid. Like the teacher, the fucking professor was so ass that like he wouldn't fucking actually do his job. Like he just kind of the first 5 minutes of class he'd like explain a concept or something that we're supposed to be doing, and then he'd be like, okay, well you got a writing essay, a big writing project, so work on it. If we asked him any questions about the writing project, he'd say, I don't know, look at the internet.
Bruh, I had that teacher. He'll say, look at the internet, or it's on the syllabus. I broke and kiss my ass with that.
I mean, if you looked at if you looked at Rate My Teacher, he had like a really fucking low rating. I'm like, how the hell is he still employed?
Bruh, one of my friends told me about the dumbest grading system. So you know how if you get 5 questions, if it's 5 questions, each one is counted for 25 points.
Mm-hmm.
So for some weird reason, it's like that. But you would think, okay, each question is 25 points, but they would be counted for like half of that. Some questions are like 4, some are a half, some are like 12 and a half. But he'll get like 27 and a half out of 25, which is not a grading system that he said.
Oh my god. What the fuck were we even talking about before? Yeah, we were still talking about that argument about the what was it? The people not giving credit, right? I kind of fucking derailed.
You're not getting credit to your mom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, got me.
Was that a? Oh my god, was that a JoJo reference?
What?
You said you're not giving credit to your mom for birthing.
Giving...
I said, oh my god,
well, maybe
is that
because
a
I don't
JoJo
want to be
reference?
breathing. Okay, you ever thought about that?
You can always hold your breath.
Bursting you, not breathing you.
Yeah, but
Your
I can't hold my
can't
breath
breathe
until
you.
it just stops forever.
Your mother can't breathe you.
He will fucking force me to breathe.
I mean, now you put a plastic bag over your head and tie it in a knot.
Well, I mean, I'm not Sims, so I'm not gonna put a plastic bag on my head.
I miss Sims. Where's Sims at? I want to hug him.
Oh, he was in my fucking server the other day. He fucking
Did you say
joined.
hug or hump or both?
I'm gonna just give him a big hug.
Oh, okay. I thought you said hump like a dog. I'm gonna dry hump his leg.
Bro, that too. That too.
Get sauce all over the place. My controller that felt scared the mess out of me.
How the fuck?
You know how stuff you find in your room or in the house, and you don't be expecting it, so it spooks you.
Oh yeah. Like also how like sometimes when the fucking house settles or some shit. And
Oh yeah.
Yes,
also,
it startles me.
Bro, I don't know why, but you just remind me of Cleveland. You just say the
here's a video featuring.
Oh my god, I'm so startled.
Here are 2 videos featuring Grim the Fang King.
I would appreciate more Edgar content, Graham.
I'd appreciate
By the way, Grim, are
if
you
you
still
hit that
alive?
fucking like button. Just kidding.
If this video gets 10 likes, Grim has to make another Edgar video.
If he agrees to that, then yeah, I'll do that. I'll say that. If he can
Wait, is he even here still?
Is he?
Grim, if you
Yeah, I'm
hear
here.
say
I'm
nothing.
sorry, guys. Sorry, I was getting some food. I'm here. I was getting some damn food, boy.
Can you make
gotta
sure
eat.
to hear the munch in the mic go? Just like that.
No, because I'm not a fucking spur.
If you guys look at the links, these are all of the videos which Grim the Fang King has been featured on.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one where we had when we debated Zoro versus Ryu Hayabusa or whatever, unfortunately, copyright struck that down. So.
Wait a minute, but yeah.
Oh no, that was the one where you debated close touches. Okay, what? No, we debated Sanji versus Rock Lee. That's the one that got struck down. Yeah. And then there's the me versus his buddy Chaos who kicked my ass at Storm 4 because his team is so fucking broken.
Who did you use? Wait, did you use? Let me guess. He used Edo Minato.
He used Shino and who the fuck else did he?
Tamari.
Shino and
No, Sasori. I mean, Data.
I don't remember who he fucking used. That team is fucking broken, dude. Look. All I remember, like, all I know is that whenever I used that team afterwards against a bunch of people online, they couldn't touch me. Like, that team is so fucking broken.
Yeah, bro, because she was
I don't like the team. It's Shippuden Neji, it's Shino, I think.
You can watch how he plays through the video. So and then judge yourself about how he plays.
Yeah, it's like Shino, Neji, and somebody else, I think. But yeah, it's
bro, that's great. It's not even a top tier team though.
Dude, what are you talking about? It's like the most broken fucking team ever.
Edo Minato's not on there.
Dude, Edo Minato is not that hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Do you have Steam?
I would never have problems dealing with Edo Minato. I had problems with this team. I couldn't do shit to this team, which is like the first time that's ever happened.
Against a person, like a ranged player, like Tamari, Tintin, or Shino, or Datara.
Hey, Cameron, do you have Steam?
Which one?
Do you have Steam?
Not yet.
What do you play Storm 4 on?
My Xbox.
Oh, me and you gotta play. Bro. We gotta play.
Wait. Let me finish. So you know how Xbox be having like deals, where it's like $2 a month for gold.
Yes.
Since I'm a cheap ass, you already know.
I mean, I understand.
I'm buying it again. I'm buying it back again tomorrow, though.
I mean, I only bought a Storm 4 for Steam for $9.
Oh, no, fucking AI.
So here's a little secret about being a cheap ass, right? Here's a little secret about being a cheap ass, right? So I haven't paid for gold in like 2 years, and I still have gold somehow.
Whoa.
Like when I go on my Xbox, right? Like it says that I don't have gold, but like it still lets me do everything that you need gold for, and I don't know why.
Honestly, I feel that.
Well, I mean, do you have like somebody else's account on there that does have
gold? No, I didn't. No, nothing.
Just Xbox Live, man. I don't know.
You know, that's happened to me a few times.
Literally, like before EA Access updated, I hadn't paid for EA Access. I paid for 1 month, and I got like a year and a half free. Like, it was expired as fuck, and it still let me have it. I don't understand why.
I did that with EA Access too, because like I never even paid for EA Access, and I got all that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I have a suspicion that part of it is because I'm a Microsoft beta tester. So like every time they roll up, so like you know how like your Xbox will update. Well, mine updates like every fucking other week, like once a week or some shit, because they're always rolling out beta shit like and asking for feedback and stuff. And yeah.
I think
I'm also an Xbox ambassador, so they're always asking me to do stupid shit anyway.
So does that mean that Sims was right when he called you a beta?
Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about that retard because I don't want to give him any more attention than he's already gotten by dick riding perfection, okay?
I mean, he's got negative attention from fucking Kiwi Phones, okay?
He posts fake pictures of his abs online, and then he fucking goes around telling people to fight him and how he's gonna fuck their girls because he's fucking 12 years old and he doesn't know.
He's one spray on that.
I also think it's funny, he still to this day says like, oh, that superhero suit video is just a troll, it was just a TikTok thing, even though like it's clearly not a TikTok thing.
No, not at all.
I think we discussed this the other day, like, we said if it was a TikTok thing, one, it would have been fucking shot in portrait mode, two, it would have had the fucking TikTok fucking logo in the bottom.
Yeah, also, if you were intending to make that for TikTok, you would have uploaded it to TikTok.
Yeah, you would have uploaded it to TikTok, and then also
would have had music and stuff because TikTok allows you to just edit on the spot and throw in all kinds of stuff. It would have had like music or filters or something. It's literally just his webcam or some shit. Like
YouTube is like the low tip of Premiere Pro.
Even ignoring all that, if it was just a TikTok joke and it was meant to troll people or something, like he's trying to have the mastermind plan of saying, why did he delete it off his channel?
Also, why when the video was up was he deleting comments about it, and like why did he get so defensive about it?
I'm
Like
so
it's
fucking
clearly.
happy I downloaded that before you fucking deleted it.
Dude, I'm glad. Dude, you know what? Show that on your stream, please. Since it's not on his channel, he can't copyright flag it.
Yeah, I showed it the other day as well, but I'll show it again.
It's fucking glorious.
So, anybody seen any good movie?
Joker.
I'm going to watch the new One Piece movie out next Saturday.
I have to see Joker still. Don't spoil that for me. I'm gonna be seeing it.
I gotta see Joker too.
Same.
I'm gonna be. I've been looking forward to it, so I just haven't been able to see it because like I haven't had a good time because I've been sleeping a fucking day because I'm tired.
Yeah, I've just been busy.
And I was wanting to see it with one of my friends, but I haven't been able to get in contact with him. So.
Hey man, go during the week. It's cheaper.
I'm trying to see if I can fucking change the goddamn volume.
Yeah, I've literally been. I have a movie pass subscription. Like I get like a free movie pass every month, and I pay about like $9 a month.
$9 a month.
Yeah. Oh, it's like food stamps, but for movies.
Yeah. I get discounted.
I want that shit. Come on, government, give it to me.
The only thing is just I've been paying for it, and I haven't been able to use anything for 2 months. So I've been able to go to the movie for 2 months. So I just been.
Oh well, if you have to pay for it, it doesn't count.
Okay, so everybody quiet down. I'm about to play the fucking video here.
Hello guys, and today you will see my vigilante superhero suit.
Can we also mention that he has like the fucking he has the fucking like Walter White fucking meth making gloves on, and he looks like he's in a fucking crack den.
I literally told him, bro, like next time when you put a plastic bag over your head, please duct tape it around your neck.
There's so much wrong with that video, but I mean, also at the same time, like I question.
There's so much wrong with him. He was in fucking Senpai's home stupid stream, sucking off perfection in the chat, of course, and then begging to get on. Yo, Senpai, bring me on like he's somebody. I told him, shut up. You're not fucking relevant, you stupid cunt.
I mean, also he what was it?
Listen, you guys might think we're being harsh about somebody, but he's literally harassed us for years, alright?
I also asked him about his fucking, that video where he had the fucking disgusting ass fucking cum socks on his hands, and he was fucking playing Beyblades with them or whatever. And he didn't fucking answer anything about that.
Yeah, we asked him. I literally turned around and you were like, "Why did you have socks on your hands?" And I'm like, "Because his mom wanted him to put those on in his danger helmet because he's special and she doesn't want him to get hurt."
All right, I'm about to get. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
All right.
Peace out, yo.
Peace.
Later.
Anyways, yeah, Sims is no, I can't even describe him with the vocabulary that I have available to myself. He is that bad. There's a lack of good movies coming out, actually, because Hollywood is out of ideas. They just all they ever do is just remake shit or throw superhero movies out there or whatever. They never do anything. They never do anything new or exciting. It's stupid.
I wish they would just say fuck it and take a chance and make something original.
I mean, you know how many how many good ones there are, but then they're just dismissed remakes.
There's really, honestly, not really much of a thing as original movies. Like, a lot of people think stuff is original, but it'll be based on a book or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but some things can be original if they can.
I know I'm digressing here from like movies, but I mean even fucking some of Johnny Cash's songs. I was talking to Deadbolt the other day about that, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this song, and then he was like, no, I wasn't talking to Deadbolt. I was talking to Violet, not Violet, Emily. Talking to somebody about that, and they said that Deadbolt had collected them and said that these were actually from fucking other people, and Johnny Cash did covers, and I was like, what the fuck, really?
It depends. There's like one song, it's Hurt. It was by Nine Inch Nails.
There's two that he did.
Yeah, but that's like two out of like the fucking 30 songs that he did.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that it's all the songs, but like those two songs I thought were made by him.
I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, that's...
I mean, I also think his covers are better than the original, but you know.
It can happen in music, but like, I think it's more prevalent in just like media. Like, it's really bad. Luckily, video games don't really do that for the most part. I mean, we do have endless sequels, but that's a good thing, because like, most of the sequels we get are for games we like and we want them to have sequels. And usually the sequels are better because they actually improve. Unlike movie sequels where they don't really improve.
Or, you know, you could be Dragon Ball Xenoverse and never make a fucking third one and just release endless DLC.
Just milk it.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing this fucking game.
I mean,
the game's getting
does
too much
anybody
support.
really want? Do we need or want a Xenoverse 3? Because it really can't bring anything new to the table.
Unless if they make a whole new story.
They have to wait until like Dragon Ball Super comes back, and then it like goes away, and then like they have to wait for 2 years. They have to wait for like 2 years for enough new characters to be out there in the world of Dragon Ball to justify making a new game.
Because like people would say like, well, they aren't as strong, but they could always go back to fucking original Dragon Ball. I think that's fucking cool.
Yeah, they won't do that.
They won't do that, but it would be fucking like, you know, they still have options on in those regards, but at the same time, I'd much rather them make a third one than make countless DLCs that, you know, you have to buy multiple season passes for.
I want my Bleach Reaper Ultimate. I want my Bleach Ultimate Reaper Storm. Damn it!
I just want a Bleach game. Goddamn it!
No. It can't. You can't say that because the last time people say that, we got Dark Resurrection, which was a piece of fucking garbage.
We don't talk about it.
And I wasted my money and bought that on PS3, and it was fucking trash. Okay. Yes, I bought it. I was at a GameStop the day that GTA 5 released, and I bought it the day it released, and then I was like, oh, look at this Bleach game. I'll just pick that up too because that'll be fun, right?
No, buy it for $30. Sell it back for $2 or $3.
I bought it for
credit,
like
you get $50.
Anyway, the point being, right? We need a Bleach Ultimate Reaper Storm. Speaking of which, James Hansen was streaming the other day, and he said that he has confirmed information that CyberConnect 2 is currently working on a new Storm-style game, but nobody's sure what it is. It's not My Hero, because Hero One's Justice came out not that long ago.
They're making a second one too.
Yeah, but that's not the one that's not what it is though. Like it's confirmed that that's not what it is. We went through the list of different games it could be, and the only like it makes sense for it to be Bleach because Bleach is coming back. It just hasn't been announced yet. But also look how good Brave Souls is doing and stuff like that. But Bleach hasn't gotten one of those, and the only other option that really could be is JoJo's, but that doesn't really make sense either.
I mean, it could make sense if the dub is coming.
Well, I mean, JoJo has been more popular. Has been getting more popular, so it's a possibility. But I don't think personally that's going to happen. If anything, we're going to get something in the more of the style of.
Well, no, because there was like a JoJo's game not that long ago, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, what's his name? Transcended Dio. Heaven Dio.
Like
the one you're thinking of is Eyes of Heaven. That one was I need to double check when it came out, but I have that one. I'll double check right now when Eyes of Heaven came out. I might stream that tomorrow. Either that or the Kill la Kill If game. I don't know which one.
The only ones that Carnival, Soul Carnival or whatever.
Let's see. Eyes of Heaven
I just
came
want
out.
a good please.
No, Eyes of Heaven came out in 2015.
Look, it has to be Storm style, dude. It has to be. Like,
Yes,
there's no other
yes.
way that it fits.
It has worked 4 times in a row. Not counting like Revolution or the other one.
Hey, Revolutions wasn't bad, except for how broken it was, because, you know, you could literally just flick awaken your characters with the right stick, like Asuma or Minato, and just infinite combo people, which I was actually one of the first people to figure that out, because I didn't even know that was a big deal, because, like, I didn't play online. Like, I literally figured it out. I went and posted on a forum, like, hey, you can do this, and somebody else was like, no way, and they actually got so much attention.
So people couldn't figure out you could flick awakening from the demo that specifically told you could flick awakening.
Well, yeah, we knew you could do it, but like the thing was, is like people didn't know, like, so like for Asuma, for example, you would hit them with the basic B combo. Once you've hit them like the third time or whatever, you pause, flick awakening, unawakened, and just keep hitting. Like literally, you're just hitting them. Yeah, he'll keep resetting the combo. It's an infinite combo reset, and it will just, it's 0 to death, dude. There's nothing anybody can do about it, because you're just gonna run their substitution out, and that's it.
All I can do is press YA.
And so Minato and Asuma were literally the worst characters. Asuma, Minato, and Neji, Shibuya Neji.
Yep.
Those characters.
I saw you track for them.
Those characters were, yeah, the absolute worst characters to try to like defend against that, because like theirs was like super broken. And I remember posting it to the forums. I posted it to the forums. A bunch of people flipped out, and then like other people were coming in going, yeah, we figured that out too. And then like once everybody confirmed it, it just became like a meta. And
then next thing you know, Storm 4 got announced.
Yeah, I was playing online after I figured that out, and then once everybody figured it out, everybody was doing it, and it made like most of the cast relevant, and then it was just like, yeah, and then Storm 4 got announced, so yeah. But hey, it's still not as broken as the original Naruto Ultimate Ninja games. Does anybody remember the fact that it didn't take chakra to use substitution? So you could just infinitely substitute by timing your button press, so if you just spam the X button, you would just infinitely substitute? It might have taken chakra, but back in the day, it was so negligent. Like there was no substitute. I think it took chakra instead of substitution logs or whatever.
It took chakra, but it was all time and base.
Yeah, but it was also like it took so little chakra that it didn't fucking matter. So
It's like, oh well, you know, it's time and base. So.
And then in Ultimate Ninja 3, they decided, hey, let's combine that with a system that allows you to level up the character's stats. So I just took Itachi, gave him max speed and max attack, and he was just broken. Because Itachi was already actually as fast as Minato in that game. Like, obviously, Itachi wasn't as fast as Minato at the time, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, in the game, the movements and the, like, frame rates and stuff were very similar. Back then, they just called Minato the Yellow Flash or the fourth Hokage, because, like, they weren't dropping his name or whatever.
Right.
But, yeah.
Remember in Storm 2, where they only called him... They only called
well,
him
this is even
Hokage.
before Storm 2. This is Ultimate Ninja 3. This is PS2. Like...
I talking about that one, yep.
You could level up the characters. And Itachi, I maxed his speed and his strength stats, and I gave him, like, different jutsu that he would normally have. And literally, I would...
You could
like,
get jutsus from other people.
Yeah, I would literally just outspeed everybody, just blitz them. And if they happen to get something off, substitute, blitz. Like, nobody could, like... It was so broken. The game was so stupid. And then Sasuke, kid Sasuke, he didn't even need substitution. He had infinite chain combos with his stupid throws. Literally just hit him up in the air, Falcon drop him. Hit him up in the air, Falcon, like, you could just do stupid shit.
Good times, though.
Good times. Fucking frigid over here.
I'm just kind of been sitting around because I don't. I'll be honest.
I'm watching you play Xenoverse.
First Ninja Storm I played was... I fucking always hated this game because of the fucking AI. Like, they always fucking ruin your combos. You're trying to do something and they're like, nah, fuck it, let's just ruin it.
I don't really, like, when I played Xenoverse 2, I never really gave the AI a chance. I just kind of, like... I made rush-heavy, like, strike characters usually, and then I would have, like, and then my creative character... It just depended. See, I had one that was like a blast heavy special Saiyan, so it was built like a Vegeta character, but it was like super fast. And then what I would do is I would bring strike heavy characters with me and just combo rush with them, and then swap in Vegeta and just go for the kill.
Well, I mean, I would use my main one's a mix attacker. But this one I'm using just happens to be a key blast spammer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, mine was all like I said, my creative character was very special heavy, but that's because I would swap him in and just finish people off. Because if you were to throw something like, I don't know, a supernova, like cooler supernova at them, you could literally just destroy 2 health bars with that move.
I remember when that was the best move in the game.
Or Justice Rush.
Or you could, if you had a key heavy character again, you could use like the final explosion version that drains ki, and you can keep pressing it and draining more ki.
Don't remind me of that.
And literally, I would just sit there and I would have like I had like 20 key bars or something disgusting, and I would just sit there and just mash that. I had like max key bars.
Ultimate. Bro, you went out to land Turtles ultimate, bruh.
Oh yeah, I love his ultimate.
Bro, oh my god, it's so crazy.
I'll tell you what else was really broken when they introduced Divine Lasso into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I immediately threw that shit on my creative character, and like I always hit that shit, like always.
What is the other one that like? There's some other one that they introduced that I actually really liked. I can't remember that. I think it was like the one that was like arguably just as good as the Supernova Cooler. I don't remember.
But you know missions that I hated? The freaking boss rushes.
Oh, the
Well, you know what else was great? Big Bang Kamehameha times 100, because Big Bang Kamehameha times 100 in all of the games it's been in, to my knowledge, it doesn't function as like a normal like special beam, because it's not really a beam attack. It's like a jagged explosion. Right. In the form of a beam, and so it actually cancels. Yeah, it actually takes priority and like cancels out beam attacks, which is fucking great.
And acts as a shield from behind too.
I remember discovering that in Budokai 3, that both Final Shine and Big Bang Kamehameha would just fucking cancel everything. I remember just Final Shining my way through everything in the game, because like every time they'd use an ultimate or special, I'd just be like, Final Shine.
They also Big Bang Kamehameha. Actually, no, wait, maybe it was Big Bang Kamehameha times 100. I don't remember. They nerfed one of those ones because when they made Super Saiyan Blue as an option for custom characters, it's like if you use Super Saiyan Blue, I think it was one of the poses and then meditation, you could like
Bro,
you would be ridiculous with your key blasts, and then if you use Big Bang Kamehameha, you just teleport to them and just fucking do like a ridiculous amount of damage. But then they nerfed it so it doesn't teleport anymore.
Bro, those boss rushes used to piss me off, especially the Omega Shenron one.
The Omega. Oh,
he'll throw the blender things.
Oh yeah, are you talking about these? It was like these things, or are you talking about the events? Talking about the expert missions?
Yeah, you know how you have to go against like each one of them with like Janemba, Boo, Omega Shenron.
Oh yeah.
Like back to back.
Which one was it? Extreme Malice, I think, is the one you're talking about.
Yep, bro, and they throw you with the blender stuff with the blades. He'll take from like 100 to like 20%.
I still haven't.
Honestly, on my character, I ran Black Kamehameha because of like the amount of damage per like based on key consumption. I ran the not Divine Lasso, but like the weird Divine Ball thing that Fused Masu had, because it's like broken as shit.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it was like Divine Wrath Purification. I also ran just regular Divine Wrath sometimes. I would also run the not the ultimate, but the special Spirit Bomb, like because it was so fucking cheap. Because you could just like literally, like, it was great. And then I would run either what was it? Either Supernova or Death Ball or whatever.
Yeah,
most likely Supernova.
Yeah, Divine Wrath Purification actually was the one I was thinking that was the one that was equally, if not better than Supernova Cooler.
Okay, so it's better, But if you miss, it's worse. Because if you miss, you are stuck in that animation for way longer.
Yeah. I always use that one because it looked cooler and it was.
Oh yeah, yeah, I always use that one. Also, like you could, I mean, Spirit Sword's pretty broken too if you would hit it right.
Bruh.
And again, final explosion, the one that uses key. Like I said, if you could like fucking, if you could like substitute teleport and then like fucking rush them and then just fucking
They
use
just
it,
knock
they
them
were
to the
just
ground,
fucked.
wait for that
They're
bounce,
just
and
fucked.
just boom.
Yep, they're just fucked. There's nothing they can do. Anyways, I gotta get off here.
All right.
It's midnight. But it's fun as always. I enjoy being on the stream. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Wait, is the stream still going?
Yeah.
Good
Oh
night.
shit!
I've been streaming.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't see a reason to end it yet.
You have a lot of editing to do.
Well, between my streams and Grim's videos, yeah.
Yeah, good luck to you, man. Hope you're getting paid.
I live in North Korea. I don't get paid.
I live in a good old, not so good U.S.
I live in a large bucket.
Damn, bro, this Discord stuff is crazy. How far it reaches.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, I like just how people from across the world, like you're in North Korea, I'm in the U.S.
You
And
know
how
I'm
we can
joking, right?
I do know. I just said it, ran with it.
I mean, if I lived in North Korea, I wouldn't be able to be on the internet.
True, I forgot about that thing they passed.
The only person that allowed on the internet in North Korea is Kim Jong-un, so he can play Fortnite or something.
Too bad for him. Fortnite is trash.
Too bad for him. Fortnite fucking died or whatever. Actually, no, I think they brought it back like the day, whatever, day later or whatever. I saw this video.
Yeah, some kind of announcement for season 11.
Well, it was chapter 2 or whatever. Fortnite chapter 2. But I saw this video that was clearly faked, where this person was like making a big deal about fucking Fortnite ending, and then he fucking smashed his TV, and people were like, "Oh, this guy's so funny! I can't believe he did that! Wow!" And it's like, you guys do realize that there's no way in hell this was fucking real. This was a scripted reaction. No one's that dumb.
Right, they're making so much money.
Like, yeah, everyone knew that they were gonna bring fucking Fortnite back in some way. It was just clearly they were tired of the fucking same map, and they were wanting to fucking completely change it.
I just want Fortnite to die.
You know, part of me wants to say I want Fortnite to die, but at the same time, for some reason my girlfriend likes it, so I can't say that.
I feel that. But I don't, because mine doesn't like Fortnite. I want to allow her to.
That's the only reason why I regret introducing her to gaming.
I mean, there are a lot of good games out there that they're underrated. Or just last gen games that I wish they would they'll make backwards compatible.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go get a drink. Guys,
right.
whoever the hell's still in here, if anyone is still in here besides you. Oh, it's you and Vegeta. If you two want to talk about something while I'm gone, feel free. I'll be back in a minute.
Damn, they're going at it hard. Oh, it's gonna be a blank slate in the stream. Can't edit it out. What do I do? What do I say? So yeah, weather here is pretty great. Sitting there chilling, waiting on Dilla to be back. Just chilling out. Wow, there's somebody still in there. Wait, no, it's not. I'm just stupid.
All right, I'm back.
Ah, hello. That was very awkward.
Was Vegeta talking or was he like asleep?
I think he may be asleep.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was asleep. He's like falling asleep in almost all of my streams. Glad to see you here, Newbie K1.
Why, thank you. It's my pleasure being here.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yes, that is I.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to myself, and I'm referring to myself now as if.
Yes, I am the newbie.
I'm stealing your name.
Don't steal my memes. You can steal my name, but you don't steal my memes.
I'll steal. Okay, I'll steal your name. I'll leave you memes alone. It's fine.
Okay, good. We'll have a problem now.
My name? I don't
Look at my
take
profile
that.
picture. And now I don't play no games.
Anyway.
I just started thinking about SSJ.
Yeah, I've been. Funny thing is, I didn't even want to do streams that much on this channel, right? But like, I got so anyway.
You alive?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to read the skills that I had on that character. But yeah, I wasn't. My original plan wasn't ever like do too many streams on this. I did the live podcast because I was bored. I wanted to do something. I wanted to go live, and I was like, okay, let's just do it. And
bro,
then
I forgot what boredom even feels like.
And then from there, I fucking shit. From there, I decided, you know what? Well, from this, I did the live podcast with Deadbolt. That one was it went really bad. He may or may not have doxed me. On
They can have your drummer. What they gonna do about it?
So I deleted that and I was like, okay, well, I did I did the podcast with Deadbolt. I tried that out, and at that point I'd been kind of beefing, I guess, with Glim because of the fact that like a couple of my friends had told me to bring Deadbolt back onto the podcast, and so I was like, okay, well, I know I can't have both of them in the same fucking room. I can't have both of them in the same fucking VC without something happening.
Hey, bro, you got a real ultimatum right there.
So, like, I said, you know what? I'll test both of them. I'll have both of them. I'll have one of them in one podcast, one of them in another podcast, and then basically see which one does better.
Or have both of them on, but have one of them muted.
No, even that would somehow go terribly wrong.
You say you thought I was muted, but it was I. Dio.
But I decided on that. I guess the way I said it didn't come across the right way to Graham, and like it kind of escalated into like a big thing. He also felt like with the way I worded it, I think he felt like he was being pushed out, and I definitely wasn't my fucking intention. But What ended up happening was like I did that stream with Deadbolt. It was ass. So I went over to do a stream with Glim. We did a stream. It went really well. And then, since then I've just kind of been feeling like doing streaming again. And since I'm not really, even though I have gameplay in the background, it's not really like the focus I'm doing is gaming. I've been because the focus isn't really gaming. I've been doing it on this channel, not my gaming channel. Like mostly we've just been talking about like drama and shit like that. But like if I do one like that's just gonna be complete gaming and maybe talking about some gaming topics, I'll probably do it on my gaming channel. But I've just been having fun. I've been having fun doing this. Streaming's, in my opinion, streaming's more fun than making a video and editing. I enjoy editing. I enjoy the editing process. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like live streams are more fun because of the fact that like you get that interaction with your fans like right there.
Yeah.
You got to wait afterwards. It's so fun to do that.
Then you got people in VC that can talk to you.
Yeah, like it's a lot, especially whenever you're doing like gaming stuff. Like on my gaming channel, it's really hard to do that type of shit because I'm an awkward fucking. I'm an awkward fuck, right? I don't know how to fucking do Let's Plays and fucking hold a good conversation with myself talking to the viewers.
You just need to get me and my friend in there have a riot.
Yeah, like it's not really too hard to do that whenever you're on live streams with other people because like you just you work off of each other. It's fun. And
what the fuck?
And I like being able to have a little bit of like on the fly interactions with my fans, and if we are having a bit of dead air or something, then my fans could easily just go, "Hey, what's your opinion on this?" and I'll give my opinion on it. I've already said for the most part with the NBA stuff, like I try not to bring it up too often unless somebody like asks about it. If somebody asks about it, no matter what, I'm gonna fucking talk about it.
Yeah, it's hard to avoid it though.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously I'm gonna like if I think I brought it up as an example, but. Sometimes you bring it up. It's hard to not bring it up whenever you're talking about other things. Perfection, I had to talk about it because it's kind of pertinent.
Yeah, he just rooted to so much shit.
Yeah, he roots himself into a lot of stuff. But I try not to talk about it because it's just kind of there's not much to talk about. We already talked about it in a bunch of other streams, and he hasn't even responded back to literally any of the actual serious stuff that's been alleged towards him after he came back. He just did that one stream saying, "Oh, I'm back. You guys put this arbitrary date on me on when I was gonna come back, and now he's gone again."
Yep, just same shit, different world. You there?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I know sometimes that when it gets quiet, that I can hear you're still talking about on my end. I won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that too. There's been a couple times doing I think it was the stream the other day. Like somebody would talk, and then like after they were done, it was silent, and then all of a sudden they'd like be talking, and they'd be in the middle of a fucking sentence. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right? It's like so. I just wait for that natural pause.
Most of the time when it's me, it's just because like it's an awkward pause.
Same here is like I'm not awkward, but then again I am at the same that makes me obnoxious.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense, but it also makes no sense. So I'm watching the Defenders on TV now, and for some weird reason they have an original flavor Canada Dry. You ever heard of that?
Nope. Canada Dry's not ginger ale, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
What's an original ginger ale? Is it
ginger ale?
So it's not ginger ale anymore? What I've been drinking? Am I drinking Pepsi?
You've been secretly drinking Coca-Cola this whole time. Canadian
Coca-Cola.
Canadian Coca-Cola is what it is.
Then why is it the color of piss? Nah, they don't answer that question.
That's the secret ingredient. That's what makes it the Canadian version. They pee in it. Instead of adding the fucking thing that makes it brown in color, they fucking They basically just
Bro,
make
that's why I
fucking.
couldn't drink beer.
They make the Coke equivalent of fucking Pepsi, Crystal Pepsi, and then fucking pee in it.
Bruh, that's why I can't drink beer. It's the color of pee, and I heard rumors that back in the day they used to make beer with some pee in it.
Oh, I can't drink beer because it fucking tastes. I don't like the taste.
It's like beer. The taste is.
Like I don't
want to keep drinking something you don't like.
I don't mind the taste of alcohol. It's just I don't like the taste of beer because it's basically like no taste but the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, they say it's an acquired taste. It's like drinking seltzer water. Like, why do I want to keep buying something I don't like until I like it? It's like you're purposely torturing yourself.
I think that's perfect commentary for like a lot of different video games. Why would I buy the same thing until I like it?
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm gonna keep like playing a game. I'm gonna keep taking a beating from this boss until I start to like it.
Why would I buy all these Call of Duty games that are the same thing until I like it?
He's like, not like Call of Duty is just. I haven't been hyped about the game since.
Oh yeah, my friend.
I don't even remember.
My friend the other day, he came over. Like I was doing a stream and then he just randomly texted me and he was like, "Hey, are you home?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, I'm coming over." I hadn't talked to him in a while, but he came over and he was talking about he was like, "Yeah, have you seen the new Call of Duty game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I mean, I'm not really gonna get it." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Well, because they're blocking off the campaign only for PlayStation." And he's like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the only PlayStation's gonna get it for the first year." And by the, obviously the first year, Call of Duty's a yearly release, so by the time you can play campaign on the new Call of Duty game, the next one's gonna be out.
Mm-hmm. On top of that, the campaign is online only at this point.
Yeah, I don't get why they're doing certain things. Like one of them, what was it, Black Ops 4? They removed the campaign.
Yep.
I don't get why they do things like that. It's just so stupid to me.
I remember when there was only one Black Ops.
Black Ops 1, I thought it was, I'll be honest, I didn't like Black Ops 1 as much as I liked Modern Warfare 2.
Bro, MW2 is the one.
I liked MW2, I liked, my personal favorite is Black Ops 2, but second favorite...
Yeah, Black Ops 2 is my second favorite, MW2 is my first.
Second favorite, surprisingly, is Modern Warfare 3, for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I liked that one a lot. Like, all my friends were complaining about it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing really, really well in the game. I love it.
That's a very unpopular opinion.
I mean, like, obviously there's certain things unbalanced, like the fucking akimbo, what was it, the akimbo fucking, those, automatic pistols or whatever that were fucking broken. Like, obviously it wasn't a too balanced of a game, but, like, I didn't even use those fucking akimbo pistols, and I fucking still did well.
Bro, those AP pistols, that auto aim and stuff.
Yeah, like I didn't use a lot of those guns. I used the fucking UMP.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I used the UMP and I would tail UMP, and I think the I want to say the M14. I think was the other one I used. I don't remember. No, maybe in the M4A1 actually. It was the M4A1 I think I used.
Man, how Call of Duty is falling.
Yeah, I mean, I played, let's see. The first one that it took a while for me to get was, Ghosts. I finally did get it, and I did not like it.
Yeah, like, it was weird how they had aliens instead of zombies, too.
Well, I mean, not even the alien, like, the aliens one, like, I have to admit that mode, was not as good, but it was still better than, like, it was still better than, the modern zombies on Black Ops 4.
You talking about when you were like this, when you were in like some kind of, dang, I don't even remember like the style.
Like,
but you know, it's kind of like a Arkham Jazzy type of vibe.
And I also think it's better than World War II zombies. World War II zombies was just like it's zombies, but it's not the same. It just doesn't have the heart. But Ghosts, I got that game, didn't really like it too terribly much. Then I think wasn't the next one Infinite Warfare? I think I did not pick that one up. No, it's Advanced Warfare. Yeah, I did not pick up Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 came out. I got that. Did not like it because of the freaking, like, the exosuit jumping thing. Didn't really like that. I still played it more than I, like, played, like, some other games, but that was just because, like, my friends had it, too, so it was something I could play with them. Then, Infinite Warfare came out. No. Yeah, Infinite Warfare came out next, right? Or was it... No, World War II was that one after that. Okay. I'm getting it confused because there's so many fucking different ones. World War II came out. I got World War II pretty close to when it came out. I think, I liked it overall. Then there was Advanced Warfare. If I have the timeline back, right? Advanced Warfare was next.
Yeah.
I never got Advanced Warfare. Not Advanced Warfare. Infinite Warfare. I don't have it.
I caught it Infinite Penetration.
I don't have it to this day. I waited until they sold Modern Warfare Remastered separately and bought it. Modern Warfare Remastered, I like it. A lot of people complained about the fact that they added the loot boxes to it. I'll be honest though, the loot boxes in that are a lot better than the loot boxes in previous Call of Duty games. Because of the fact that when you get those loot boxes, you get those points or whatever, those potes, and you can use those potes to fucking buy items that come in those crates, just as they are. I prefer the system of if I didn't get an item I wanted, it wasn't a complete fucking toss because I'd get like those potes that I could put towards getting an actual item I wanted. But I do have to say the DLC fucking upcharging the DLC to $20 when it was cheaper when it came out for the original Modern Warfare is kind of stupid. Then the one after that was Black Ops 4. It took me a while to get Black Ops 4 because I fucking hated the idea of them having a fucking Battle Royale game mode in it. Eventually my friends convinced me to get it. I got it, and it was okay. The zombies game mode sucked compared to previous zombies, but I only played one game of fucking Blackout. I fucking hate Battle Royale games, so I didn't even fucking go any further. But the welcome back, Julel, by the way. But the multiplayer was okay. I enjoyed it. I think that it was kind of dumb how they did certain things in the game. Like they made it so that frag grenades were like a fucking equipment, so you couldn't use your fucking the equipment you have for your
I hated that. It was like an equipment, so you had to decide you wanted your perk, your burn card, or the grenade.
Yeah, you had to choose like.
But you need both of them.
Yeah, because grenades were really freaking useful to rooting out those fucking like assholes who would corner camp and shit. But then
right, or as soon as it makes hard, just throw it in the air and hope it hits somebody.
That's part of the reason why when I play that game, I carry a fucking rocket as my secondary. So I can shoot down. I can do anti-air stuff, but I can also fucking if somebody's camping, just fucking shoot a rocket over there.
Just throw it, frag out.
Well, I mean, the rocket I use is actually one of the ones that you could get from those crates or whatever. I think. Wait, no, that's Black Ops 3 that I'm thinking of. Black Ops 3, I got a fucking rocket that came from those crates that was like a fucking... Kind of like the Black Ops, the original Black Ops fucking, War Machine. Where it was a fucking... Like it had 4 fucking rockets in one fucking clip or whatever. Like, that thing is broken. I fucking love that.
It really was. They should really nerf some... I mean, you can't even nerf it. How do you nerf a gun in a realistic game?
Oh, speaking of realistic game, I want to talk about Battlefield, because I know a lot of people say Battlefield's more realistic and all that. I never played any of the ones before 3. I'll say that beforehand. I played Battlefield 3.
Yeah, I've only played the third one.
I played Battlefield 3. I fucking hated it because the bullet drop was the most unrealistic fucking thing. I was up on top of a fucking like I think like a crane or something, right? And there's an enemy that was climbing up the fucking ladder. I look down with my fucking sniper, aim down, shoot. Like, mind you, I'm fucking looking straight down this ladder and shooting. It somehow fucking bullet drops looking down and fucking curves down towards towards down where I'm looking. It makes no fucking sense. I missed the shot and then the guy fucking kills me.
Or of course that classic the classic Call of Duty logic where you can be shooting somebody in the freaking face and chest and they'll still come up and pistol whip you.
I'm glad that they changed that in the newer Call of Duty games. A fucking pistol whip isn't gonna fucking one-shot anymore.
I got tired of people sneaking up behind me and pistol whipping me. Call of Duty just what Call of Duty needs to do is just take a year or two off and just rethink their whole strategy and just get back in the game after some time off. Yeah.
Anyway, the fuck is I thought there was already one before fucking no, there wasn't. Black Ops 4 is the most recent one besides the one that's coming out here soon. But I'm trying to okay. I was on fucking Battlefield though. Battlefield. The other one I played was Battlefield 1. Not the first one, obviously, but the good one.
I've only played Battlefield 3 on 1.
I'm so confused how I got Battlefield 1 because
it's part 3 EA Pass.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't have EA Pass. I got it through EA Pass, but I don't have EA Pass, so it just kind of gave me it anyway. I didn't complain. I downloaded it.
The EA Pass is good though. I only got it so I can play Skate 3.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of EA, so I just don't.
Yeah, the only reason I have it for Skate 3.
I mean, I would do it. I would do it if it wasn't for the fact that like if I was gonna get one of those types of things, I would get fucking I'd get what the fuck is it called? The Game Pass or whatever for Xbox.
Yeah, the Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, I'd get that if I fucking was gonna pay for one of those. And even then I don't pay for them. I just fucking I prefer. I'm a collector. I usually like if I want to get a game, I'll buy it.
Exactly.
And, you know, it's I know somebody the other day kind of ghosted me for the fact that I said that I owned physical copies of games, and like, what the fuck, like, dude, what the hell? And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm a collector. I like to fucking be able to show off.
Yeah, like you can physically hold the game. It's a trophy.
Yeah, I mean, like on my fucking dresser in my room, I have Persona, all the games in the Persona series from Persona 3 up to 5. Actually, technically, up to 5 dancing, the 5 dancing game.
Right, so it's like you can just throw the scenario. I'm like, okay, you know how people are all about digital games and stuff now, right?
Yeah.
So all you can do is throw the scenario. It's like, okay, so what do you think is more valuable? A digital copy of the OG Mario Bros. Or a physical copy of the OG Mario Bros. Which one holds financial value?
Well, I mean, I also have a problem with digital because, like, it kind of ruins some of the charm of some of the stuff. Like, if you looked at physical copies before, like, they do a lot of different stuff to make it worth buying the physical copy. Like, they put...
Like, you have, like, pre-order editions and stuff like that?
Well, not just that, but, like, also, you have, like, the manuals of the game would actually have, like, would be really nice and neat. And now if you look at fucking manuals, if they do have manuals still, it would just be the fucking, like, a single-page thing that looks barren of fucking life. And then also, a lot of games, the Nintendo Switch games still do this, which I do appreciate. A lot of them do. But a lot of games would also do this thing where they'd have an alternate cover, where, like, you could open up the game and then switch off the cover to be a different one. I did that with my Kill la Kill one. There's 2 different covers for that. And I also
you can't do that with a disc. I mean, with digital.
Yeah, like, it's so nice that they do those types of things. I've always
and it's like physical is usually cheaper, too.
Actually, I don't know if physical is really... I think they're the same price.
Nah, not really. I mean, because you can... Because I've seen plenty of games on Xbox or PlayStation or Switch where the digital version is like the original full price of like $10 cheaper But you go to like a GameStop or a Game Trader, get the same game to charge you 64 for 30.
Well, I mean, it also depends on the retailer though. But I think they usually sell for the same.
95% of the time, it's
think,
cheaper for disc.
Well, I mean, also new releases, they'll all be the same $60 price or whatever, right?
But you just wait like a month pre-owned, $50.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is like, you know, even then, even with that argument, if you have digital, right? If you have a digital game, and it costs $60, all you get is the game. Well, a physical one, you get the case and you get all that nice stuff, and you get the disc with the cartridge if it's Switch, and you get like the alternate covers or whatever. Same price, like you're getting more. I know people.
So then it feels like it.
I know some people complain about physical also because they say like, oh, it's wasting plastic, or whatever. But it's like, fucking care. I'd much rather the plastic do this than fucking sit in a landfill.
Mm-hmm. Like digital, it ain't the same, man. Like it pains my soul just knowing like old games that I have, like games of Dreamcast, GameCube, PlayStation 2. Just knowing that like the 1 and 360 is gonna be like that one day where everything's digital.
Well, I mean, let me also talk about the people say that physical isn't selling well and all this other stuff, but like, let's also talk about the fact that GameStop.
Oh god.
GameStop, if they don't sell a game within a certain amount of time or whatever, they'll fucking actually take the disc, flash it, like cut the disc so it won't be able to be read, and then throw it in the fucking dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why the fuck are you doing that type of shit when you could, if you're just gonna get rid of the game, because apparently it's not gonna fucking sell, right? If you're just gonna get rid of it, fucking donate it somewhere. Same thing with some consoles. So fucking, like, after a console, like, a certain point, they might just fucking, if it's a used console, they might just toss it out. But it's like, yeah, well, why don't you just give that to, like, some kind of fucking, I don't know, play orphanage or something for fucking kids to play or whatever. I don't give a shit. Give it to something. Donate it to somewhere, right?
Like, make the games hold some values. Just don't ruin a perfectly good game.
I mean, they used to not slash it up until the point that people discovered that they did that, and they just get the game for free.
What I would do is I would pretend to slash it and throw it in the dumpster, come back, and bam, free game.
Yeah, they had found out that people were doing that type of shit. That people would slash game, like, and they wouldn't, before they slashed the games, they just kind of tossed them in the dumpster. People would fucking dumpster dive, get the game for free, and they got mad about that. And I mean, GameStop's kind of fucking stupid anyway, because I mean, they're called GameStop and they're less about games now and more about just fucking selling those goddamn pop vinyl things. Like, I was there the other day. They had more pop. Their pop vinyl section was actually legitimately bigger than the Nintendo Switch section.
I feel like they're more of a merchandise store.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand that they're fucking going down like the shitter in regards to like the company. Like, they're fucking probably gonna go under here soon. But the reason why isn't necessarily because physical copies are going down. That's a factor. But it's also because people fucking hate GameStop because of how how shitty they are.
People always tell stories about bad experiences, but I've never had a bad one. You still there?
Yeah, sorry, I was typing.
Oh, good. Like, you were talking mid-sentence, it just stopped.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by Discord. But the thing is with GameStop, it's been proven by other past employees and other things like that they are employees are told that they have to sell a minimum amount of pre-orders a month or something like that, or they'll be fired.
So yeah, I heard about that.
And so that's why they have to, like, every time you go there, they're like, oh yeah, you want to pre-order this game? You want to do this? And they start shoving things in your face because otherwise they're going to get fucking fired. And I feel bad for them, but at the same time, it's a fucking shitty thing, like, the company is making them do. Like, nobody wants to go to a store and then get, like, fucking asked a million questions about fucking wanting to pre-order the newest Call of Duty game when you're just going there to get a fucking copy of, I don't know, fucking Hannah Montana on the Wii or something. Like, I had a bunch of people, like, a bunch of them, like, ask a bunch of questions about, like, oh, you want to sign up for a GameStop Awards? You want to sign up for this? You want to pre-order this Call of Duty game? Like, ask all these questions. I'm like, I'm just here to get fucking Microsoft points. Shut up.
The only reason I'm here is for only go to GameStop because they're pre-owned stuff.
I go there, okay, well, I usually go to Best Buy, but I'll go there.
What?
I think, I usually go to Best Buy to get my games.
Why?
Well, because the guy adds on to my points, so I can get other shit. Like if I need to get a fucking TV or something, then it'll add on to points to make that cheaper.
Yeah, I feel that, but Best Buy for a game.
Also, like I live pretty close to a Best Buy, so.
I feel that it's a convenience thing.
Like the only other one that's close to me is there's 2 fucking GameStops close to me, and I don't want to go there. There's one in a mall that's pretty close to me, and then one that's in a strip mall, and I think that strip mall is actually being demolished or something here soon. Like they're gonna fucking some people bought the whole fucking thing, and they're gonna demolish it, and so GameStop location's not relocating. They're not gonna do that shit. There used to be a retro game store on this side of town. I used to go there a lot too to pick up retro games, but now it's on the opposite side of town. It's like I don't want to go all that way. Especially if I go all that way and I go to find a fucking game, a retro game, and they don't have it. Like I just wasted my time.
I feel you on that, man.
Now, one thing that I will say about GameStop as well. If you go on the website, you can still get some old retro games.
Oh, I go to Game Trader for that.
Yeah, but like, I mean, usually they sell them fucking pretty damn cheap. Like that's how my friend got me a copy of Persona 3, Persona 3 Fest, and Persona 4 from there, because they were wanting to get a copy as well. Anyway, so they had ordered them, and they accidentally doubled their order, so they got like 4 fucking copies of that, and like they didn't mean to double their order. But
Bruh.
The problem with that though is that they when they give you those old games, sometimes they have the cases, sometimes they don't. And when they don't have the cases, instead of being a respectable company and like, putting it in an actual like, a throwaway case or whatever, right? And then like printing out the cover or whatever, just printing out the cover and putting it into the fucking case. They'll just put it in some kind of like fucking like generic ass case that says like GameStop or whatever, and then not put it the game cover on there. So you have to fucking print out the game cover yourself and then put it in the fucking game case. What are you talking about, Mug Strike? Sorry.
Huh?
Mug Strike said the anime community is safe. I want to know what he's talking about.
Safe from what?
Yeah. If it's the NBA.
I mean, there's a lot of lolly shit going around recently.
I also wouldn't say the anime community is safe because, like, I mean, I don't really care. I like anime, but like, I'm not big in the anime community on YouTube.
Yeah, same. Like, I'll read the anime and manga, but it's like...
Because, like, there's a lot of people. Not all of them, obviously, For example, J Cloud is a really good guy. I like him. He does Black Clover stuff.
What's his name again?
J Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Really good guy. Really good guy. He's, like, one of the few exceptions to the rule, because a lot of the people in the anime community, I find, like, they on the channel, they're a really good guy or something, and then you end up finding out they're actually pieces of shit off of the channel. But he's a really good guy. J Cloud's really cool. He's an exception.
Yeah, I like Anime Uproar for his 7 Deadly Sins videos.
Is what? Oh, 7 Deadly Sins, okay.
Yep.
Took me a second to process that.
Yep, he's one of the reasons how I know when a chapter drops.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't watch the anime community videos that often because of a lot of different anime YouTubers have kind of got like stuff soiled and my taste soiled because they find out that they're not that good. But I'm not really that hip and all that and all those.
The same. Yeah, I only watch a select few though.
And even then, like I think I discussed this the other day with Joel in on stream. Like with anime, I'm a fan of anime, but like I haven't been watching much anime lately because like I've been kind of bored of the like so many people have recommended that I watch this shonen or that shonen or like, you know, like this battle manga or whatever, and they like this battle anime or whatever, and they oh shit, they're almost always the same. Almost always the same type of stuff, like, and I'm missing stuff with good plots, you know, and like good story and characters. Like I'm missing good characters because oftentimes like they only focus on one character in those types of shows, right? They'll do a fucking DBZ and only focus on fucking Goku or whatever, you know.
I hate how they only focus on Goku. There's more people in there.
Yeah, like. But you know, certain anime do that type of stuff. So like, I haven't really been watching anime, and the anime I have been watching is like usually slice of life anime. That is the slice of life ones. Typically, they have a little bit more. You know, obviously they have more time to focus on characters, much rather than going, oh, this character's using a fucking technique that. It's super cool. But so like the character development's typically really better, and even then, like I've been cutting back on my anime. I told Joel I'd start going back into anime. I think the thing I'm gonna use to slowly work my way back into fucking more actiony animes is probably gonna be it's probably gonna be sports anime. Because that's just gonna get me a little bit more used to the. It's a nice blend from what I hear, from what I've heard from other people. It's a nice blend of like the slice of life, like building up characters and action.
You talking about the new basketball anime?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it still.
Yeah, I'm in. We're in the stream chat in Clothespin server.
Yeah, they compared it to Haikyuu, and that's a very bold statement. So now I gotta watch it.
If you're talking about Nux Taku or whatever, I don't really like Nux Taku, I'll be honest.
What?
I don't like him.
Why?
I don't know, like something about him I just don't like.
Such a memer, I love it.
I don't know why. I just something about him.
Why is the voice or like things like the random Deadpool level humor?
I don't know, like certain parts of his personality, I think, it comes across the wrong way. I think.
Is it the hentai videos?
No, I think it's more of like I watched one of his videos and like he was basically the way his personality was coming across was more like, this is my opinion, but my opinion should be fact.
I mean, but he's jokingly about it though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I know he's joking, but it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way when that's my first fucking video I see about him.
Oh, okay, okay, I can see why they were.
Like first impressions mean a lot. So like when I fucking see my first video I've seen from him, he's like, you know, overhyping his opinion and saying that you know, it's basically fucking fact and that anyone who disagrees is like an idiot or whatever and all this type of stuff.
I mean, but it's the same dude that just made his hentai video, fourth installment of explaining hentai on you. Because, you know, they keep hitting the goals for some reason. 200,000 I don't in a week. Thank you, YouTube.
What's up, killer?
Oh, hey.
I came back to talk for a bit.
Alright. Is my stream fucking down or something? Hold on.
Wait, you're still streaming?
Yeah. Oh no, it might be because okay, yeah, no. I don't think my stream's down. I think it's just my fucking phone because it's on 4G instead of LTE. That's nice.
I only came back to join the VC. I'm not staying. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was just looking at that, but oh, you talking about the?
I got welcomed by Grim.
Yeah.
But yes, as I was saying, or as I was said in chat, a hero no Sora is nowhere near as good as Haikyuu. No.
No. Okay, I was saying that's a very bold statement.
No. That's no. It's not even. It's nowhere near good as Kuroko or Haikyuu. Whoever told you that is insane.
Bro, because like Haikyuu, Kuroko Basket, Ashio 21, Slam Dunk.
You forgot Hajime.
I thought I was a given. Hajime no Ippo.
Hajime no Ippo, Diamond of the Ace, or Diamond no Ace, Ace, whatever. The baseball one.
Yeah.
I need to try that one too. I've seen a little bit of that.
Man, I would say Baki the Grappler, but
that's a little too over the top.
I feel you.
They're not in a good way like Kuroko. Kuroko's over the top,
but it's basketball.
Well, it's basketball with superhuman powers.
I feel you. Somebody gets their job broken by Yujiro, and he's still alive somehow. Logic. It's the same dude that killed Yasha 8.
There's a dude in Kuroko that literally has a Sharingan.
Oh, that dude with the Emperor's eye.
Akashi.
Bro, he breaks people's ankles by walking.
Oh well, he has another when his other personality comes out. He literally becomes the Forge Hero and can see passing lanes before they exist.
I'm like, bro, you just trying to get a 2-pointer.
Man,
I always think it's hilarious.
The only reason why he lost was because Kagami got a BS power up.
Got into the zone. Like, what was his name? Ayame?
Oh, Mine was the... Oh,
Mine.
Mine. Oh, you're...
Bro, I love Mine.
Oh, Unlimited Handle works, because his VA is the same as Archeremia from Fate, so I just call him Unlimited Handle works, because...
Yeah, breaking ankles, bro. He's juking everybody.
Oh, he does street ball moves.
Man, just juking and everything.
It's stated he's got street ball moves. Like, he literally uses... By the way, have you seen the movie? Because the movie's freaking awesome.
No, I haven't seen a movie yet. I gotta watch that now. You put it in my head.
The movie's pretty good. It's a sequel to the series. It's how it all ends.
Say no more.
I have to fix my OBS after the stream so that I can actually just look at chat through there.
You ever seen the sumo one?
No, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It was cool. I enjoyed it, but I mean, it wasn't up there with the other ones, though.
Killer is... The only anime Killer watches is JoJo. It's Kill la Kill.
No, I don't. No, I've got.
That's a good. That's a good Joe joke.
I've got a couple I watch. I mean, ones I'm currently watching right now. Really, it's just it's just JoJo because I don't really watch that much anymore. And even then, like, I'm caught up with JoJo. I'm just waiting for the dub.
What part are you on? Golden Wing?
I quit at part 3. It's, oh god, don't get me started on JoJo.
Bro, Stardust Crusaders.
Like I
only like one character in Stardust. So.
I mean, I'm caught. If you were to talk about anime, I'm caught up in the anime. But if you're talking manga, I'm in. I got done with Steel Ball Gun, and I'm waiting for fucking JoJo Leon to finish.
I gotta watch the next one. What is it, Stone Ocean?
Yeah, I was being told to freaking stay away from that one.
Yeah, Stone Ocean
is
gonna
same.
be...
I'm like...
I mean, it's gonna be undoubtedly the worst part for
well,
the
you
anime,
got,
but...
Well, you got freaking snot hair colored thought. like literally what she is. Snot
like literally like
thought.
Am I the only one that for a second when they first saw her they're thinking like, wasn't that invisible baby from Dominus Unbreakable that he adopted?
Oh yeah, the Shinjuku, whatever, Shinjuku Joestar.
I'm talking about the invisible baby
like
from Dominus Unbreakable.
Yeah, like what the fuck happened to her?
Yeah, like I thought that his daughter was her, but apparently not.
Yeah, I know.
So did he throw the baby in the water like a bag of kittens?
Well, if you would have believed the epilogue of part 4, Joseph Joestar just started taking care of her. But at the same time, how long is Joseph Joestar? First of all, how is he going to be able to take care of a baby when he can barely take care of himself at that point?
Y'all were talking about shit I have no idea about, so I'm just gonna keep quiet.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Dio gets his ass kicked.
Oh well, it's Dio.
Like I posted something in links. So I saw a video. Just it said all the time Dio got beat up. I'm like, bruh, Joseph beat his ass a lot. Like, I didn't know Joseph whooped his ass on a daily like that.
But
Any other show though?
well, I mean, right now I'm watching. Right now I'm only basically watching JoJo. I was watching. I watched Watamote again the other day with my girlfriend, but that was just because like we wanted something to watch.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, I have the Blu-ray for it, and she was like, "Hey, bring over."
No matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault that I'm not popular. A real good name.
Yeah.
What?
It's a show about the socially awkward girl.
Like that's the only Blu-ray I have for anime. I have.
That's the only Blu-ray.
Yeah, I have a couple of Dragon Ball ones, but I didn't feel like watching Dragon Ball.
On VHS?
No, they're just regular DVDs.
Oh.
I would have gotten Blu-ray, a couple of them on Blu-ray, but I just like that was I got them before like Blu-ray was a big thing. Like, and the only Blu-ray player I had was my PlayStation 3 at the time. So I was like, I don't really give a shit.
We think you feel old. Imagine going to a house, somebody had the DVD player.
Making me feel old. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I remember still playing some fucking Pokemon fucking VHSs, dude. Those were fucking.
I still have Pokemon VHSs. Probably they're about to fall apart. So
I have
that one episode when Ash got held at gunpoint.
I have my VHS player still somewhere.
Yeah, well, I have a DVD player that has a VHS in it still. Those things used to.
Bruh, same. I think it's so useful.
Only problem with my VHS player is it's fucking broken.
But since it's back to anime, I don't watch shit as it airs. Like I usually mark down what I think is going to be good and watch it when it's done. Like obviously, from this season, Killer Knows the only thing I'm probably going to be watching from this season.
I feel that when something new pops up, especially if it's getting popular, I just wait.
Fate is, if everybody doesn't know, Fate is my favorite. But
Fate is the shit. Wait, which is your favorite one?
Zero, of course, followed by UBW. Well, actually, that's a toss-up because I like both of them the most.
Like
Zero,
I started watching the first. Which one was it? The first series.
Zero's the first. Zero's the prequel.
Yeah,
to the
it goes
visual
Zero,
novel.
Unlimited Blade Works, Apocrypha.
I started watching it.
Nope. Here's the thing. There is no order in Fate besides Zero. Zero is the prequel to Fate Stay Night.
I mean,
when it came out.
Like Zero, then Unlimited Blade Works because it's like directly after it.
Unlimited Blade Works is the second route. It's just the adaptation of the first route is terrible.
Because in the original one he picked Saber. Unlimited Blade Works is Tosca, and Heaven's Field is Sakura.
Well, it's just basically a whole different, like everything in the first game. It's a whole in the first game. Well, it is a game, but in the first
it's
one,
3 different routes.
Notoria is the main girl, pretty much. Don't read the visual novel; it's fucked up and weird.
Yeah. What for Heaven too?
No, for all of them, all the routes are weird and very, very. It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of too late for that.
Very, very unadvertiser friendly.
Yes.
Wait, didn't the company start out as a hentai company?
No. What happened?
Like Fate was a hentai at first.
It was a hentai visual novel, but then it got re-released later on as more battle oriented and less hentai oriented, because that's not what Nasu wanted.
A lot of people don't know that. Came back to me like, bro, I focus on Fate. I'm like, bro, that's a hentai.
Like, it kills me when people say, because they're saying Demon Slayer is the best thing Ufotable's ever done, and I'm like, okay, someone's never watched Fate before, or Garden of Sinners.
I haven't watched Demon Slayer, so I can't say. I also haven't watched much of Fate. I watched like 3 episodes, and then I I got too busy
What?
and then I lost it, and then like that was back when it was like
It's
kind of.
well, Fate, well, Zero and UBW are both literally on
Netflix.
Yeah, I mean I'll watch them. I'll watch them eventually.
You have
It's just-
Netflix, Apocrypha, and whatever the one is when they're out. When there's
Last
like,
Encore.
yeah, when like a shit ton of servants on there.
I mean, like I said, when I get back into
that's
some action,
Apocrypha,
when I
by
get
the
back into action anime, I'll watch.
I'm
catch
talking
up
about
on Fate.
the other one where it's like it's all digital.
That's Last Encore. It's a sequel to
Yeah, that one.
That's a sequel to the Fate Extra game. By the way, don't get me started. I can talk Fate all damn day.
I can too.
I've literally, I think Killer. You remember Scans, Killer?
Yep.
And
Yep.
Scribe and all those dudes?
Mhm.
Well, you get me, Scribe, and Scans together and Flyest, we'll be talking freaking Fate for 6 hours. Throw Prius in there too. We'll be talking Fate for hours.
Bro, I'm glad that they changed Heaven Feel up a little bit when they adapted it for an anime. Yeah, I fucking hate Shinji though.
I mean, everybody hates Shinji. What I can't do it. Like Heaven's Feel, like people always talk about how it's the best thing ever. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Heaven's Feel, but
it's pretty fucked up.
Well, first off, it's the Shiro who breaks his ideals. It's like he chooses his ideals over Saber. He chooses his ideals over Rin, but then he forgets his ideals for Sakura, and it's like, bruh.
Like, come on now, what happened to the whole hero justice like that?
Yeah, no.
The
no,
future
it's like-
version, you cut off his arm for this.
Yeah, and it's like on a Fate route, it's just, nope. I don't want the.
It's like Archer.
I don't want
Archer died for
rather-
obeying the wrong girl.
Well, also, I don't know if everyone knows my favorite character. He gets done so dirty and
Lancer.
No. In Heaven's Feel, he gets done so dirty and it kills me.
Gilgamesh.
Yes.
Bro,
the
Gilgamesh is the boy.
Have you ever watched Fate? Have you ever played Fate Extra CC?
Mm-hmm.
He's freaking broken. He's freaking broken. Also,
Even though how he killed what's her name, Wilbur Zarkin, that was fucked up.
Well,
that
he
was
did
fucked.
You mean Ilya? You know Ilya has an unlimited supply, right? If she was paired with Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh would probably never lose.
Oh yeah, because Hercules had to kill him 12 times at the same time.
You have to, you have to kill him 12 times. No, 13 times.
Yep, because after the 12 labors, he's still just his regular life.
Yep, and he has to, and you can't kill him the same way once.
He's
That's why.
Doomsday.
Yeah, you can't kill him the same way twice.
Twice, bro.
God, I can't talk.
Gilgamesh had to go after after the master to drop him.
No, Gilgamesh was a hard counter to him because Gilgamesh had all the,
Right, the gates of Babylon.
Yeah,
and
the gates of Babylon.
all of my noble phantasm and the freaking chains of heaven.
Yep. Well, the chains of Enkidu.
Had to use what's his name? Aya. He would have won on contact.
Yeah, I knew my Elish. You mean like he did against this Kander and Zero?
But he's so damn cocky, he won't use Aya, and that's why Shiro cut his arm off.
Well, I mean, there's only one counter to friggin' Aya. That's the only used
Unlimited Blade works.
Nope. That was only used in the Fate route. And it was.
Oh, well, yeah, I thought you were gonna say Gate of Babylon at first.
No, Gate of Babylon's only counter is Unlimited Blade works. But Aya is only counter is Avalon. Say Artoria's Scabbard.
Bro, I hate how they be doing Lance. You notice that all the Lance could see what's up.
Karna didn't get that bad a deal.
I mean, Karna was cool though. He was a nigga. He was a dude.
I mean, it took it took a Starfire with Achilles shield and siege to beat.
Okay, that was plot armor.
I mean,
that was plot. I mean,
Achilles made a deal with freaking Chiron.
Right. I mean, we knew he had a shield, but it's like the fact that they bring it up now.
Well, I mean, Achilles is supposed to be overpowered because he is Achilles after all.
I mean, he couldn't have used it to block when he got shot by a fucking star in his ankle.
Yeah.
How do you walk? He got shot by a fucking star. I mean, I know it's in his ankle, but still, that's a crazy.
I mean, he freaking sacrificed himself to kill his idol.
Mm-hmm. He got shot by a fucking celestial body. What the fuck? Man, Fate is freaking crazy. A lot of people don't even about it.
It's $1 billion franchise, dude.
Right. You would think as popular as it is, more people would talk about it. But a lot of people talking about, like, all right, today we're going to be power scaling Naruto. Let's power scale Dragon Ball. Let's power scale DC.
I only know one person that power scales it, and his name is Scans, and he literally gets it to freaking Gilgamesh. He's overpowered as shit, and so is Shiro.
Mm-hmm. The fact that Shiro was able to kill all the servants of their holy grail. Now
you're talking about the Miyu verse.
Yeah, I said the fact that he was able to do that though.
Well, that's fake Khaled Liner. Do you really want to watch a bunch of 12-year-old lolly shit? Fuck no.
Oh no, I'm talking the one when they showed his route to become an Archer Shiro when he had the headband.
No, that's literally the fake Khaled Liner movie. That's not main route shit. That's fake Khaled Liner. That's Oath Under Snow.
I do have to say, I'm not.
Bro, I really like how the one that got the most exposure was
Let a killer talk.
Good job, Japan. Okay, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I was trying to stop talking there for a minute, but he just kept it going.
Go ahead. Hey, Killer, I'm sorry. I don't like the lolly stuff, but go ahead.
I do have to say that for the most part, from conversations I've had with Joel, I don't 100% agree with all of his anime points, but he does have fucking, like, he is pretty good at and knowledgeable at saying whether or not an anime is good. Like, I don't agree, like I said, don't agree with that 100% of the time, because I like JoJo. I know he likes Sword Art Online, I don't. But oftentimes, if he says an anime is good, and I do actually end up going through and checking it out, he's right.
What anime has he recommended anyway?
I've recommended him Kuriko.
Yes.
I think the only one I've gone through and actually watched part of it was, like I said, I watched Fate, but I didn't watch much of it because I just got busy after a while, and I was wanting to watch more, but I was like, I'm just busy. Fate.
I've rewatched Fate about 6 times a piece. So.
Bro, I'll rewatch Fate so many times it's probably unhealthy.
I only got a few episodes in, and I was like, I really like this, but at the same time, like, that was around the time I was getting worn out about, like, action anime, and, like, everyone was fucking overwhelming me with fucking recommendations. And admittedly, that one was definitely a lot more different than all the other ones that people have been throwing my way.
Well, Fate. Well, here's the thing, especially with Zero and UEW, like, it has action in it, but it also has something called a story, which a lot of shonen don't really rely on. They rely on hype.
Thank you. Somebody says it.
That's the reason why I've stopped watching action anime, because there's so much of it, so many of these action animes that don't really give a shit about story. All they care about is
what about the characters?
Yeah,
like, and here's the thing, like, a lot of, like, if I'm surprised, like, you got some. I'm not going to mention any names because there's people in this server that don't like me. That's why I come and go all the time. But there's a certain anime that I don't like that everybody does. That's a shonen called Hunter x Hunter. I'm surprised they haven't brought that one up.
I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter. The two you recommended it to me, and then also one of my.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay, no, maybe it was Kalal or something. I don't remember. Somebody recommended it to me. Somebody did.
I'm not.
And I know somebody on here recommended it to me, and then also my real life friend recommended it, and I was like, okay, I might check it out. I haven't done it yet, mainly because like I don't
might like it.
Whatever.
You might not.
I haven't done it yet, but I probably will. I probably will come around to it.
Have you watched Yu Yu Hakusho? Because it's done by the same
please tell me you've seen about Yu Yu Hakusho. Please tell me you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, well,
okay, cool.
I prefer Yu Yu Hakusho personally, but
honestly, I kind of like that.
Have you seen the Hunter x Hunter dub? Because I know it's dubbed, and I don't.
Don't watch the dub.
Right.
By Viz Media, no.
It's okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this one time. There's a joke. Like, me and Scans and everybody have a joke when in terms of VAs, and especially LA ones, and especially with Hunter x Hunter, because all 3 of them are in it. It's called the Trinity of Suckage. Erica Mendez, who's gone, Erica Harlacker, who's Karapika, and Christina V, who's Killua. They all suck. They're terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I just typically, if an anime has like a dub and it's like, as long as it's good, I'll watch it. But like, I know there's a lot of dubs out there that aren't good. Like,
I'm gonna ask, you've seen Kill la Kill dub?
Yep.
Killer
Did you
Kill's a
like
great dub.
Did you like the main character?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I hate her. I hate Erica Mendez. I hate her as a VA. She's ruined.
Oh,
I mean, I
because
think
Ryoko's such a street punk.
it's more so.
No, I don't. No, I hate the VA.
I mean, it's more so. I think the voice fits Ryuko.
Yeah, her voice fits, especially for Satsuki.
Like
that's Carrie Karen, and she's most known for Casca.
It's also because that's why I first watched Kill la Kill on Toonami, and now it's like
yeah.
So I'm used to it.
I mean, the fan service is very great. Oh God.
Oh God.
It's also a trigger show too, so that makes me want to.
The fact that it's a magical girl show.
By the way, is freaking Vegeta in here?
He's asleep.
Why the? Oh my lord!
He fell asleep during the.
He's gonna wake up. His phone's gonna be dead. He's gonna wake up like, oh shit, my phone dead.
I mean, it's not the first time he's fell asleep in one of our live streams. It's fine. He fell asleep.
I think he's fell asleep multiple times.
He fell asleep in the podcast where he was a co-host. We put him to sleep and he's a co-host.
Oh lord!
Like, what's the co-host?
Wow.
Yeah. At one point, he just like. We didn't know what happened to him. He was just silent, and we were asking him, like, maybe he went to sleep. And then all of a sudden, he snores, and we're like, yep, he's asleep.
Can you imagine on the stream, just all you hear is somebody snoring?
Yeah, we ended up we just muted him after he snored. We're like, we don't want that to keep happening.
Just unmute him, like, every 20 minutes.
No, in my luck, I'd unmute him, and I'd be, like, right in the middle of him snoring.
Mid snore.
I'm gonna hold on. Do we have an AFK? We do have an AFK here. I'll move him to there.
You don't have an AFK, but I'm just gonna say, what the hell are you doing?
Wait, what the fuck? What did I do?
I think you kicked him.
Kicked him?
Wait, let me see what you did.
I don't know. He just disappeared.
If you kicked him, boy.
I
can't kick him.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how to kick.
I don't. What the fuck just happened?
I mean, I'm not gonna be here long enough, so.
It settings. Hold on, let me go to the audit log.
Did he just leap by himself? Like, or did he roll over in his sleep and just tap the button?
I don't know. I'll check the audit logs after the stream. I just try to do it in, I'm in streamer mode and it won't let me, but I don't feel like turning that off.
So this is Ultra Sleep Stink.
You were just talking about him in his sleep and you just fucking left.
He said, alright, he said, that's why you're all gonna die in my dream.
All these new people up in here, Jesus Christ.
Alright, well, I think this is gonna be my opportunity to end the stream. I'm just gonna continue to chill in this voice chat.
Wait, you're still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm about to end the stream. I'm about to end the stream, though, so...
Now I can take over.
Yeah, if you guys... So, remember to, subscribe if you like it. Blah, 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 all that shit. I don't typically like saying that type of stuff. Make sure if you want to join my Discord, it's in the link in the description. So is Closepin's Discord. And yeah, I await your memes, guys.